There we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome aboard. Happy Saturday. It's good to see y'all. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy Hanukkah. Happy whatever else we've got to celebrate. Always stuff to celebrate. This plane's been out for a couple weeks now, or I think actually like month and a half now. I forget when they sent it over, but yeah, it's been around for a bit. Smudge Pixels, good to see you. UIC has changed. My mic has changed. Yes, I changed microphones a couple months ago as well. I use a Shure SM58 now. Basically, your bog stand like here. That makes it look more recognizable. Like your bog standard, sort of what everybody uses on the stage. SM58. Oh yeah. How's that? Dude, who's got the mic in mode? Is that Chili? Yep, didn't even have to see it. Didn't even have to look. Yeah, we're here. It's been it's always been a week. It's been a good week this week too. I need to figure out why air server's not working, which means I need to actually just kill it and restart it. So give me just a moment here. Dramatic pause. Do. Dude, this is why we tune in to the stream for the production quality. Okay. Do that. Push that button right there. There we go. Of course, Twitch is dropping frames and all that too, so we'll see how that goes. All right, I think we're good now. If I push that button there, it shows up, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Hello. How's it going? So yeah, Christmas happened, and stuff. So I guess I saw you guys on Friday, and my folks came in town last weekend, so I don't get to see my folks that often. So my aunt, my uncle, my little cousin, and her son Jack came in, and Jack is like 15 months, I think. So he's still super young, cute as a button though. Super nice kid. Got real jealous though when she was holding Mamalia. Which was hilarious. It was funny to watch one small child get jealous of another small child that can't even communicate yet. But I took them flying on Sunday. We did. I ended up with 3.8 hours on the Hobbs, which is pretty sweet. We did 2 flights, and they loved it. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure how they were gonna do, because there's some air, or there's some car sickness in the mix there to kind of deal with, but. Everybody did fantastic. We didn't take Jack up, though. Didn't think Jack would appreciate it. It was more fun to leave it to just the adults. So I did get a lot of flying in, and it's the first time I've done, like, I don't know, like that kind of cross-country VFR. I guess I went up VFR flying in November. But it's the first, like, outside of that, it's like the only, like, sort of leisurely trip that I've done in a very long time. So it was nice to... It was nice to get up, and this is the first time I flew the 182 in like 3 months as well. And that plane, I always love flying that plane. It's pretty sweet. Tricky Productions, good to see you. Client side 2, welcome aboard. Happy Saturday. Yeah. So I'm assuming is that Max? Yeah, so we did that, and then we had a whole Christmas thing. We host everybody on Christmas Eve. So we had my family over. We had my wife's family came over, the immediate family. I think there were probably 10 or 12 of us in total hanging out. And then Christmas Day, we ended up at my brother-in-law's place, who has like 25 people over. And then a little small thing here with what used to be the Christmas Day rejects, who didn't really have anywhere else to go. And man, I was tired. Christmas night, usually we're hanging out and having a good time. Christmas night this year, we're just kind of, well, like all 4 of us are like, just kind of like, whatever, man, I don't care. Baby's been doing well though. I think she caught a cold through the holiday season, so she's been a little like stuffy and all that stuff, which has been unfortunate. Like I hate to see that happening. But yeah, she did well. Everybody handled the baby. Everybody loved the baby. Baby's still doing well. And yeah, and that kind of brings us to the here and now. Didn't stream last night. I apologize for anybody who missed me last night. If catching it after the fact, or if you're live or whatever. I was working on a little side project towards the end of the day, and I kind of got sidetracked, and I kind of wanted to get it done. But at the same time, like, my daughter was being super fussy all day, and I just felt like that I probably shouldn't saddle my wife with her for the evening. So, you know, the whole night and not be able to help at all. So just decided to push the stream back to today. And I kind of wanted to, I was thinking about streaming today anyway. So it was kind of it was a win-win. I missed you too, Max. It's okay. Max streamed last night and picked up the slack. He did his best to try to crash the, oh man, the TBM 900, but ultimately he failed. He managed to land it. He did pretty well. Tim Rodeo, it's good to see you, man. Can't be a 608. Welcome aboard. This time works better for Scotland time. I know, right? Like, so that's the thing. What I should have probably done today was grabbed an airliner and headed over to Europe and did some VATSIM stuff. And I think we're going to get one of those in soon. Probably in the next couple of weeks, I'll do one of those I'll put a bonus stream up on a Saturday, and we'll go do that. As opposed to flying general aviation through Southern California like everybody else does. But we're here. That's what we're doing today. I'm actually really excited about it. I picked a pretty fun flight plan to put together and put this thing through its paces. So we'll see. That's what Canada's doing today. Gotcha. Okay. Cessna Skyline, good to see you. How you doing? Want to be pilot? Welcome aboard. Hope y'all are doing well. So yeah, so we're here. We're flying, man. It's gonna be a good day today. So we're on the PilotEdge network. If you want to come join us, you're more than welcome to. Here's the route that we're gonna do though. We're starting down here in Brownfield, doing something a little different today. We're gonna start down here in Brownfield, right next to Tijuana, and we're gonna then make our way up through. There's a little itty bitty VFR route. If we look at the San Diego TAC chart, there's a little VFR route that if you fly out, climb to 4,500 feet, and then make a turn north, actually you can climb. Yeah, you can climb up through this shelf here. You climb up here above up to 4,500 feet, and there's a little itty bitty route that runs right along the San Diego Bay, right over downtown, and then right over the east side of San Diego International, Lindbergh. That's the name. And you can stay at 4,500 all the way out here. So you just follow. You basically just kind of stay. You stay east of Mission Bay, and then keep flying down here along the coast. And you just stay at 4,500 the whole way, and you'll see. So what happens here is this shelf right here is 4,800 and above. And then you get to this right here. So this guy points to this little shelf here, and this is kind of the trick to the whole thing is that this shelf is 3,300 to 2,800. Or there's a break up here. Sorry, this shelf is 3,300 to 2,800, and then 4,700 to 10,000. So there's a break between 3,300 and 4,700 feet. So that you can fly either 3,500 going east or 4,500 going west. And then up here over San Diego Lindbergh, Bravo extends all the way down surface to 3,300. And then there's a break where there is no Bravo, and then 4,700 and above. So it's kind of cool. It's a neat little route. Not a lot of guys ever fly this thing, at least here on the network. I'm sure people fly it all the time in real life. There's a few drones that run along here. I think the last time I did this was actually in the PMDG DC-6. Give you some idea as to how long that's been. And then we're going to make our way up the coast. There's a 4,800-foot shelf here. And then there's a break from 32 to 68, so we can just stay at that altitude. We can either drop down here and get nice and low, which I might do. We can get down to under 1,800 feet, or we can just stay at that altitude, make our way up here. And we're going to make our way up here then to Palomar. We'll do a touch and go at Palomar. Not going to stick around long. Just do a touch and go. And then make our way up the coast, or make our way up through the mountains, I should say. So we're going to fly up through French Valley. Stay east of the restricted area, follow this highway, fly up through French Valley, look at some of the airports, out here, make our way all the way up here to Chino. I've been trying to fly to Chino now like 3 times, and my sim crapped out every time I went up there. I figured out why the sim ain't working going up there. So we're going to then do a touch and go at Chino. We're going to pick up at flight following, and we're going to make our way all the way down here to John Wayne. John Wayne is going to be a full stop. It's going to be a full stop taxi back. Because what's going to happen is I'm basically going to taxi back to the runway and then take a couple minutes to brief our next leg. The next leg will be still VFR. We're going to fly from John Wayne to Van Nuys, but we're going to take one of the routes. I think the easiest one to do here is the coastal route. Yeah, so we'll take we're gonna climb up. We're gonna take the coastal route over Los Angeles, and that'll take us up to 5,500. Is that the easiest one? Yeah. So that'll take us 5,500 to 6,500 feet. So we're going to basically come all the way down to the sort of southeast here, our west here, climb up to 6,500 feet, and then get clearance to and fly the coastal route through the Bravo, land at Van Nuys, and then we're gonna take a break, and then we're gonna fly IFR out to Las Vegas. So we're gonna the VFR portion of this flight is so that I can get familiar with this plane. We might do some acro and some stuff when we're out here in French Valley, just to kind of have a little bit of fun, because nobody ever does acro. Somebody's at my door, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So it should be a good time. So that's the flight plan today. We're gonna put this thing through its paces, see what it's capable of, and go from there. Hopefully not blow it up in the process. HT Simulation, good to see you. A Pit Pro 123, hello, welcome aboard. Hello from Boston. Guess I'm gonna fly down to Frankfurt in my little Aero tonight and continue to Boston tomorrow. That sounds over. That does sound kind of okay, Harvey. That's not too bad. GT boy, good to see you. Yeah, should be good. So let's do some thank yous, and then let's get ourselves out of here, man. We'll go do some flying. It's gonna be quick. We're gonna be quick up in the air today, I promise. JT Jubsky, how you doing, man? Thank you very much for your support. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Space Dandy, thanks for the 1,000 bits. I do appreciate it. Cheers to you, my friend. Boeing Man 2425 here for 7 months. Boeing Man, thank you very much to you. Cheers, buddy. Smudged Pixels here for the first month. Thank you very much, Smudged Pixels, and welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Cheers. Boeing QA9 here for 2 months. Boeing QA9, thank you very much for your support. Cheers. My buddy Disgruntled Sailor here for 17 months. Long time no see. Glad to finally catch you on stream again. Good to finally have you here. Hope you guys doing well. Hope you had a good Christmas. I met Disgruntled Sailor and his lovely daughter at Oshkosh, and we got to hang out for an afternoon and shoot the breeze. Cheers to you, buddy. I appreciate it. Colin Shirley YT, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club, and thank you for your support. Cheers to you. GT Boys here for 5 months. Time flies when you're watching catstrator. I like that. Cheers to you, man. I do appreciate it. Mr. Cirrus Max with the tier 3 sub here for 24 months. Happy New Year, Ty and family. Looking forward to more music on YouTube and great comments in 2019. 2 years, man. It's crazy, isn't it? Cheers, Max. Thank you very much for the tier 3. Thank you very much for your support, buddy. KK Bash here for the first month. KK Bash, thank you very much for your support. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Cheers to you. And Big Red 78. There's a dog outside. Big Red 7813. Thank you for the tier 2 subscription for 20 months. Cheers to you, man. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much for your support. Thanks for the tier 2. Finally, one more finally. Client Side 2 here for 3 months. He says, let's go flying. Hell yeah, man. Cheers, buddy. Thank you very much. Do appreciate it. Crazy Diamond also here for 2 years. 2 years for me. Cheers, man. I do appreciate it. You've been quiet lately, buddy. What's been going on? How's that Hawker coming along? Both watching, hoping to meet up with at Oshkosh again next year. Yeah, we'll be in touch, man. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the plan is for that next year, but I think I'm gonna try to make it out. RC Flyer, happy Saturday. BT26, welcome aboard. Pilot and nothing, good to see you. I do want to go to Oshkosh next year. I just have no idea what my schedule looks like right now. That's part of the things that we got to figure out this month. Most of it's coming together for the summer, but yeah, we'll see. Alt Gopher, thank you very much for 2 months. Cheers, buddy. Appreciate it. Oh, you bet I'm going to Orlando. Yeah, I'll be at Flight Sim Expo. I'll get the thing up on the banner here, probably next week for the stream. I am a media partner. They asked me if I wanted to be a media partner, and I said sure, why not? We got some stuff that we're working on though, some things that we're gonna get going for Expo. So it should be a good time. We'll be talking. I'm gonna have them on the stream at some point too in the next month or so, and have an opportunity to talk through things and all that. So yeah, thank you guys all very much. I do appreciate it. You're awesome. Cheers. That is a 1776 from Ipswich Brewery in Ipswich, Massachusetts. I just had lunch, so you'll have to excuse me as it all tries to come back. I really want to fly up to Oshkosh in my Squadron's 182. That'd be pretty sweet. I still want to fly to Oshkosh, but it's a hell of a long trip from out here. It's like $2,200 of flying for me to do it. We'll get there at some point. Pilot at just $20 a month for the base subscription. Yes, $35 a month if you want both. The $20 you can have LA, or you can have the Western US. Jim Belayev, thank you very much for 7 months. Cheers to you, buddy. Appreciate it. What did I have for lunch? Oh, man. So my wife's mother makes these things that we call cat food sandwiches. And what they're the little itty bitty sandwiches, but they're filled with, lots of butter, first of all. Lots of butter. But then they're filled with the shredded beef, and shredded pork, and probably some chicken too. I don't know, like this braised, seasoned meat. And they shred it all up, and they mix it all together in a bowl, and they put it on these sandwiches with a whole bunch of butter. And they are top notch. They look like cat food. That's why we call them cat food sandwiches. But they are so good, man. They're so good. And we just have tons of them this time of year. So I had a few cat food sandwiches. I had some chips, a little cottage cheese. It was pretty okay. My lunch was good today. Pilot, nothing, good to see you. How you doing? PilotEdge does not cover Malaysia. It covers the western side of the U.S. So that's what we're flying today. This is the SIAI. It's the Marchetti SF-260 by JRollon. This plane's real fast, from what I understand. I have not yet taken this thing up, so it'll be a bit of a hoot here as we kind of, get literally blown away by this sucker. This thing cruises at like 180 true. I think it can go all the way up to over 200 knots true. And it's been sitting in my inbox, and it's been sitting in my hangar waiting to be flown for months now. I think this thing came out, I can't remember if it came out in November or if it came out in October, but it definitely came out a while ago, and I was sort of waiting for the right opportunity to take this sucker up. And that's that opportunity's today. So very much looking forward to it. Holy crap.
That should get you diapers for maybe a couple of days. Cheers, mate, from Israel.
Explain Geo, thank you very much for the bits, man. I really do appreciate it. Cheers, buddy. You just catapulted yourself into first place. Truly, man. Thank you. And yeah, that's probably diapers, at least for the month. Cheers, man. Scott Moore, welcome to the Beer of the Month Clubs. Thank you very much, Scott Moore, for your support. And my buddy J10GB, Justin, how you doing, man? Thanks for 24 months. 2 years indeed. Cheers. You guys are all very generous. Thank you. Yeah, so this thing, I've been waiting for the right opportunity to fly it. And today is that day. So this is this Marchetti has the rep pack built into it. Reality expansion pack is built directly into it. And yeah, it should be a good time. So let's just take all this stuff off here. Do 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 do, just removing all the crap. Toggle tie downs, chocks, and tie downs, and there we go. And now we moved inside the airplane. For whatever reason, when I fired this thing up, it changed my field of view. It was at 100 degrees, and I'm like, that's not gonna work for me. Yeah. What happens when I do an EU-friendly stream? Well, thank you very much, man. I really do appreciate it. You're way too generous. We'll try not to disappoint today. So, yeah, I haven't flown this thing yet. What's the worst that can happen, right? I mean, it's a pretty basic plane. It's got a landing gear. It's got mixture prop throttle. I don't think it had cowl flaps, which was interesting, but what's down here? Oh, there's carb heat. Or cabin heat, Where's the carb heat? There's the carb heat. Okay. So we're going to have to probably yank that out. Of course, that carb heat is impossible to get to. Go figure. So yeah, we're just going to kind of see what happens here. So let's start off by making sure I got people fueling all that stuff in here. I got me in here. Holidays have been a little unkind to us, or a little, maybe we'll call it kind, depending on what part of the world you're from. Putting full tanks in. So we got enough to make the flight, no issue. And we're good there. So apply that. Good. Piper Hawk, thanks for 2 months in the tier 2 subscription. I do appreciate it. One of my favorite people to watch on Twitch. Wishing you and your family a happy New Year's. Piper Hawk, thank you very much, man. Thank you for the tier 2. I do appreciate it. Cheers. Two-Toe Murphy here for 20 months. He says, 20 months, dude. Still loving the beer of the month. Keep up the good work. Cheers to you, Mr. Two-Toe Murphy. I do appreciate it. Finally, BT26, thank you very much, man. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club for the first time. Cheers, buddy. This is not a CTAF airport. This is actually towered. If you want to know the equipment I'm using, if you just scroll down, all of my gear is listed and linked down below the page. And if you're on YouTube and want to know that too, I think you can just go to my Twitch page and find it. So we'll pull out we'll pull out some charts. Canopy is secured. I don't even know how to... Is this how you open it up? Oh, yeah. Oh, hey. Hello. So let's do this. Okay, that's locked. Parking brake. We want to turn that sucker on. Propeller pitch high RPM. Engine mixture to lean. Battery switch on. Nav lights and beacon lights on. So lights are over here. Beacon, nav.
Retard.
Beacon makes noise. That's new. Fuel selector, empty your main tank. So let's just start it on the right wing. Because they're both the same. Engine mixture rich. Fuel pump on. It's just gonna prime it probably. Oh no, it isn't. All right. Clear. Throttle 10%. And I guess we see what happens. Oh yeah, good start. She wants to go. She wants to go. Well, pressure's coming up. Lean out that mixture a little bit. Assume about 1,000 RPMs. Good. And before taxi, fuel pump can come off now. Flaps are up. Trim is neutral, which it is. Avionics come on. Alternator's gonna come on too at some point. Was the alternator back here? Oh yeah, it was. Okay, I missed that. Avionics master. Hello! That's loud. Alright, let's go VFR. Ooh, 1200, good. Don't care about any of the autopilot stuff. Fantastic. Avionics on, altimeter. We'll set that in a moment. Transponder, we've got set. Flight instruments, engine instruments, landing lights to go. Alright, so let's grab our ATIS real quick. See, we'll because of where it's at, we'll grab the weather. The ATIS is not the ATIS is going to be in pretty soon, by the way, for PilotEdge. So you'll actually be able to tune in and get full ATIS, which would be pretty freaking awesome. I'm pretty excited about that. So ground's going to be 24.4. And the brown weather is 150, knots, 10 mile visibility, clear skies, 12 degrees Celsius, temperature 3030. Holy crap, dude. 3030. Oh no. Oh no. That's a problem. All we have is QNH. Do we not have an actual altimeter? Ah, you're killing me, Smalls. Check my alt-turn. Alternator's on. Yeah, we good. Yeah. Alternator's fine. Okay, so I need to know how to convert... You can change the altimeter setting to whatever you like. Can I? Oh, here we go. Settings probably do it. Yes. Okay, there we go. Now we can use inches of mercury. Thank you. It's the engine monitor. No tips. No messages. We'll leave the damage on because why not? Okay, perfect. Now we're 3030. Thank you for that. That would have sucked. 3030 and 3030. And the field elevation is 526, so that checks pretty well, yeah. Okay, so we've got the weather. 24.4, and tower is going to be 28.25. 28.25. Okay, so the plan, once we're out of here, let's brief what's going to happen here. We're going to ask for the westbound departure, so we're going to depart to the west. We're going to climb at we'll climb at VY. And VY is 108 knots, so we'll climb at 108 knots. We're going to go to 4,500 feet, look for San Diego Bay, and we're going to fly along the east side of San Diego Bay at 4,500. We're not going to talk to ATC or anything like that until we get up to Palomar, so it's going to be a pretty quiet first flight. All right. See if we can figure out how to do this thing.
Taxi VFR northbound.
Below minimum's going to see you. JPO 32, welcome aboard. Mr. Chow, happy Friday, Saturday.
Tower.
Hey, Smarts, welcome aboard.
603, remain outside Bravo airspace and report 3 miles south of the airport.
Now, what are these inches you speak of? Peter Hoover 21, how you doing, man? Two-Tone Murphy, happy Friday or Saturday.
Report remain.
I'm guessing that must be Max over there.
Clear of Class Bravo and report 3 miles south of airport. Cessna 757 Victor Bravo.
Hey Max, once we're up in the air, you want to go 2345?
Whiskey taxi northwestbound.
Number 2 Romeo Foxtrot, heard you call the first time, asked you to stand by. Stand by.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
He was told to stand by, so I'm just going to wait. In the meantime, we'll come put our flight plan in here. Menu, delete flight plan. Okay. K, C, R, Q. K, C, N, O.
Number 2 Romeo Foxtrot, ground, runway 26 right, taxi via Golf Delta.
S.
Straight Golf Delta Jura.
SNA. And then we're going to end up at Van Nuys, VNY. Not KY. That's a very different kind of flight. Y, there we go.
LA Tower, November 345 Delta Lima is holding short to 25 left to report departure.
All right. Oh, yeah, 4 flights. Sorry about that. 757 Duke, good to see you.
Santa Barbara
Day
Tower,
Zing,
Cessna
welcome aboard.
261 Alpha Bravo
505
is
North
7
and happy
miles
Saturday.
east,
Christmas
inbound
was
to
very
land.
good.
We have Oscar.
We could talk about it again once we're up in the air. But yeah, our holidays were very nice here, very pleasant. I don't know what the
Going 345 Delta Lima, Los Angeles Tower.
Oh man, this is a hold
runway
it.
25 left, clear for takeoff.
Okay.
For takeoff, runway 25
It's
left.
20.
November 345 Delta Lima.
Ground, Marchetti 717 Tango Sierra, transient parking with the weather for taxi.
South of retard.
QNH 1026. Hey Smarts, thank you very much for 20 months. Cheers, buddy. Yannick Gaming, thank you for 11 months. Sorry, I missed your sub. Happy New Year's to you as well. Cheers to you, Yannick. Cheers to you, A Smarts. Thank you very much, guys.
Remain outside the Bravo airspace. Contact LA helicopters 119.8.
119.
Oh, that's not you. Oh, never mind.
Cessna 757 Victor Bravo.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, it's not you. That's somebody else.
November 851 Sierra Delta, Brown ground, runway 26 right, taxi via.
Okay.
Tower is now 757 Victor Bravo for the mini route northbound.
Or 8510 Delta, runway 26 right, taxi via Golf Delta.
26 right, Bravo or Golf Delta. 26 right, Delta.
Or 757 Vector Bravo, LA helicopters, ident, stay altitude.
I don't think the car beat's doing anything. Oh, it did work. Okay, never mind.
2,600 feet identing. 757 Victor Bravo.
Okay.
Santa Barbara Tower, Cessna 261 Alpha Bravo, 5 miles east, inbound to land with Oscar.
700.
There's 757 Victor Bravo.
Everything else
You are
is
radar
set.
contact 2 miles north of Los Angeles Airport. That means you are entered the Bravo airspace without clearance.
Oh boy.
Last instruction was to remain outside Bravo airspace. There will be a fill for the cat correction. This time I will not be able to give you a pass for the
Oh
lead.
boy.
Would you like
Flying
to
Drill,
continue
good to
for
see you.
practice or start over?
Dugermeister 15, welcome aboard. I'm doing very well. How are you?
Is it possible to make
What frequency would be LA helicopters?
return
It's a
back
helicopter
to
frequency for being around LA
terrain.
Tower, I believe.
and start again?
It's basically a tower
Return,
frequency.
please.
There's Boston helicopters too.
03 Victor Bravo, Roger. You just want to turn around or do you want to reposition? Just
Take it
like
easy, explain
that,
Geo.
reposition.
Thanks again, man.
I make a turnaround.
Eventually we'll get out of here.
Or 7 Victor Bravo.
There's 7 Victor Bravo, Roger. Tell you what, continue northbound and I'm going to get your hands off the Santa Monica Tower and they can coordinate the southbound mini route for you. You can get a little more practice on the Bravo transition there.
I believe that's
Contact
what they
Santa
say,
Monica
yeah.
Tower,
I don't think they say they
0.1.
fail anymore.
As well, FIFA.
Santa Monica Tower 120.
Ground stop!
Sky 5 Delta Lima, you are radar contact SoCal approach.
Final, 08 left.
SoCal approach, G45.
Oh my gosh.
Caravan 275 Foxtrot Hotel, Burbank Tower.
There's not that many people
runway
online,
6 clear
dude.
to land.
Clear to land, runway 875 Foxtrot Hotel.
Brown ground, Marchetti 717 Tango Sierra, south ramp with the weather for taxi. Oh.
November 717 Tango Sierra, Brown ground, runway 26 right, taxi via Golf Delta. Number 3 and C.
26 right, Golf Delta, number 3, 7 Tango Sierra. I think number 2 is behind me, 7 Tango Sierra. Can I just go ahead of him?
Yeah, pass me.
Okay, well, he should
Santa
go.
Barbara Tower, Cessna 261 Alpha Bravo going around. Request inbound to land for Oscar. We have Oscar.
Shouldn't have any traffic.
7 Tango Sierra, thank you. Sounds are okay.
8510 Delta, how much longer before you start your taxi?
We're gonna have to change it real quick, so we'll be about 5 minutes.
10 Delta, Roger. Just let me know when you start the taxi, please.
Okay.
All right. Blocked. Like Saturdays and Sundays on PilotEdge and ZLA are always pretty nuts. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to come out here and do some GA stuff, is because I knew that it was going to be a lot of chatter.
Santa Barbara Tower, Cessna 261 Alpha Bravo is on the upwind for runway 25. Request
So yeah, make our way
landing
down.
with Oscar.
We good. So far, I like this plane. Sounds are pretty good. Looks real nice. I know he was working on this thing for a while. I think actually Javier live streamed on YouTube pretty much the entire development of this sucker.
Left downwind runway 25.
Yeah, enter the left downwind for runway 25, 261 Alpha Bravo.
The Toronto ground stop will go down in history. Yeah. Do you know when we might be able to leave?
Runway 25
Nah,
clear to land,
we have no
261 Alpha
idea.
Bravo.
Burbank Tower, November 275 Foxtrot Hotel, vacated on Bravo.
Toronto ground stop was there was an F&O that we did months ago. We went up to Toronto and then flew out from Toronto to somewhere else, and they were not at all ready for the sheer number of pilots going up there. And from what I understand, I think that most of the controllers like quit a couple days before this F&O, like just decided not to control anymore. So it was kind of a mess. But as I was trying to get pushed and get out, they weren't issuing any taxi clearances. They declared a ground stop because center could not handle the amount of traffic that was flying through. So I ended up just disconnecting, taking off. I waited for like 20-25 minutes, and there was no sign of them actually letting us out of there. So I disconnected, took off. We flew to Boston. As I got into Boston airspace, I reconnected to VATSIM, and I just picked up a clearance en route. I saw that there was no traffic around me and whatnot, but they were pretty light, so I picked up the clearance on the way. And Boston was happy to have me come in. So, yeah, that was the Toronto ground stop. A flustercock is a good way to look at it, yes. It was a pretty wild night. This plane was made by JRollon. It's the same guy that did the CRJ-200, actually, years and years ago. Max is in the TBM, it looks like. We'll jump over the tower, and I'm going to get 2345 up, ready to go. So we don't need to talk to anybody until we get a little further up there. And this plane gonna go fast.
West departure, or taxi.
DCAM Saber, good to see you.
626 November, with you, visual runway 26 left.
What is my ISP and what speed? I use Comcast, 125 megabits.
November 626 November, Las Vegas Tower, and 0407. Long landing is approved. Runway 26 left, clear to land.
I don't have any choice but to use Comcast.
Long landing approved, 626 November.
Brown Tower, Marchetti 717 Tango Sierra, coming up on 26 right, northwestbound departure, please. Okay, we did all that.
Retard. On the upwind, departing to the northwest, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 26 right, look for the traffic, 7 Tango Sierra. Okay, clear right, clear left. Lights.
851 Sierra Delta, believe you called taxiing now?
Camera
Yeah,
is set. Action. In. Good. Let's go flying.
Okay, we'll taxi Golf Delta, 1 Sierra Delta.
Oh, good. Taxi lights below the ground here. Yogi1386, thank you very much for your support. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Cheers. Sue. Wow, a lot of rudder on this. Holy crap. Flaps won't go up. See what she's got. Ready, hit it. I kind of expected a little bit better out of it. Head out here to the northwest. There's the bay that we're looking for. We want to get this sucker to 4,500 feet. I guess it's doing okay. 1,500 feet per minute going up.
Coming up on 26 right.
Try to get a little bit more speed out of it here.
We're 8510 Delta, Brown Tower, northwestbound departure, approved wind 1404, runway 265, clear for takeoff.
We're taking 268, 10 Delta.
I'm pretty much going to run this thing at rental power. After takeoff, gear up, flaps up, lights I'm not worried about. Everything looks good. Fantastic. We all in the green? Yes. In the green, and we are out of Brown's airspace now, so we can go 2345. Because that's how we roll today. You get it? See what I did there? There it is. Hell yeah, it is.
Retard.
An extra would be kind of cool to have, yeah. Gideon Kerbal, thanks for 10 months, man. I'll be back in the real cockpit soon after 10 plus years. That's awesome, dude. Thanks for the inspiration. Happy to help, buddy. All right, that's 4,500. See what kind of speed we get out of this sucker. Pretty much just gonna run rental power out of here. Let's see what the chart would say. So we can go here. References, right. Cruise performance 3,000 feet, 2,400 RPMs, 23 manifold pressure would give us 73%. 2,300 RPMs. Or 2,400 RPMs. And 23 on the manifold pressure would be back about right there. That's probably a setting where we're not going to smoke our engine. I'll just work on not violating the Bravo airspace above us. We're good to go. Max is up here somewhere. He's almost over San Diego already.
Pilot, you comments number 2, Romeo Fox.
7 Tango Sierra, it's good to see you.
What's up, buddy? How are you?
Not bad. How far up there are you?
I'm just over the numbers of 27 at Lindbergh now.
Cool. You pull it back a little bit?
Yep.
All right, let's get her leaned out here. EGT gauge. So I'm just watching the EGT gauge there in the middle. This guy right here. Looking for peak. There's peak, and we'll go rich at peak. So we'll just pull it back. A little bit. Right there. Gives us some nice economy. A little bit more power out of this sucker. 171 knots, not too bad. Now we're just going to work on level flight. The nemesis of flying by hand in the sim. Trying to do level flight. So I'm going to try to find Max up here. See if we can get in formation. Alright, so that's doing that. I think we're all good to go then. Happy with this. So we're sandwiched in between the Bravos. Ah, I just saw somebody. Where's he at? Oh, I see where he's at. Okay. So we want to stay east of the bay here. Kind of east of that mountain. This heading right here takes us basically straight out to the ocean. Once we're out of the ocean, then we're okay. A little bit of maneuvering to do, though. Roger that. I'm not sure about those sounds. Let's do that one more time. The whistle's interesting. I wonder if that's a characteristic of this plane or something. Logitech flight yoke system. Flying above max inverted given the bird. Yeah, right? If I was... You don't get a lot of invert time. You only get like 10 seconds inverted, so that probably ain't a good idea. Right, let's go both tips now, though. Because these tanks will empty out pretty quick. Like, we already burned like over an eighth of our right wing tank. So we're just gonna leave this sucker in the tip tanks while we're level here, and then we'll go back to the left tank for the next approach and landing. It's gonna be a quick flight up to Palomar, though. I want to be careful of that Bravo chef up ahead of you.
Yeah, I understand. I'm glad we got someone paying attention here.
Non-passing grade on his navigation of the San Diego class Bravo. What is the best scenery add-on in my opinion? Orthophoto. Free orthophoto scenery. You can go get the Fork Boy stuff if you don't want to. If you want to just get like packaged out of the box, ready to go. Like orthophoto adds so much to the sim, in my opinion. Or anything by Mr. X. Yep. Yeah, we're up on 2345 right now. Sort of the unofficial pilot
hello.
Air to air. Welcome aboard.
So,
You able to catch me now, or do I need to slow down?
slow down a little bit. I got a little too slow.
All right, pull the power back a touch. Looking at the map, trying to find him. He'll catch up to us. Worst case scenario, we go do touch and go with Palomar. We'll catch each other on the way up to Chino. This plane's pretty sweet, though. I think it's cruising. Okay, Palomar weather. Winds calm, Tim. Visibility clear skies, 15 Celsius, temperature 3027. So put 27 in here. About right there. That's good. And Palomar Tower is going to be 18.6. .6. We're good to go. So we'll go there, do our touch and go. What is the approach speed? I looked that up earlier. Let's see here. Approach speed 87 knots, so we're going to be about 90 or so, it looks like, on the landing. On the way in there. And then our flaps approach. What I saw here, yeah. Landing gear is 108 knots. Wow, really? And takeoff flaps 125, 108 for full flaps. Okay. I can handle that. Hey, Kerbal, good to see you. What is that on the left? It's a boat. the sailboat. X-Plane puts those in randomly. Okay, I'm gonna switch over to Palomar here.
All right, roger that. We'll torch you in a couple minutes.
All right, Palomar Airport is right there. We are, what are we, 10 miles? 10 miles to the south. Get the right frequency here? 18.6. Yeah. Palomar Tower, Marchetti 717, Tango Sierra, 10 miles to the south with the weather, inbound for a touch and go landing. Okay.
There's a 117 Tango Sierra Palomar Tower. You said you're inbound from the south. Is that you better set up for a left downwind or left base?
I'm set up for the left downwind for 7 Tango Sierra.
There's 7 Tango Sierra. Report missile left downwind runway 24.
Report midfield left downwind 24, 7 Tango Sierra.
Palomar Tower, good afternoon. This is Marchetti 2 Romeo
331 on the
9 miles to the
331 on the
southeast
elevations, ramming for 1,300 feet for the pattern altitude.
Tower 2 Romeo Foxtrot, Palomar Tower. Report 3 miles from the airport. Expect a left downwind runway 24.
3 miles from the airport. We'll call you on my...
Let's go over to our left tank now.
Thanks to our...
Left wing tank, there we go.
Palomar Tower, November 1, Sierra Delta, 13 miles to the south, looking for a touch and go.
You're 851 Sierra Delta, Palomar Tower. Do you have any of the previous traffic in sight?
We're looking 1 Sierra.
John Wayne, 515 Sierra Lima, home short.
Caravan of VFR planes. I love it. JPO32, good to see you, man. Landing gear warning, mute switches on the switches area. Gotcha. Thank you. Oh, yeah, right there it is.
Sierra Lima, John Wayne Tower,
Thank you.
20 left to kilo, clear for takeoff.
It's always a bit of a guessing game.
Kilo for takeoff, 515 Sierra Lima.
Figure out where that's at.
Brown Tower, 120 Alpha, downwind 26 right.
Tower 20 Alpha, runway 26 right, clear for the option.
I like this plane.
26 right, clear for the option 20 Alpha.
This is going to be fun. Fun for some GA stuff, like if you really want to speed it up. I agree. That's in Flyer, thank you for 5 months support. Best wishes 2019, you as well, sir. Happy Saturday. Cheers.
We have the traffic on the downwind now.
Number 2 Romeo Fox, 3 miles from the airport.
We don't do a lot of VFR on here.
Tower 2 Romeo Foxtrot, do you have the traffic entering the downwind in sight?
Negative 2 Romeo Fox.
There's someone 17 up here, safe distance from the field.
We're about a mile from the, or about 3 miles from the field now, 7 us here.
Tower 2 Romeo Foxtrot, make a right 360, and you should see that traffic on the downwind once you roll out. I think you're pretty much right on top of him and above him.
Alright, right 360, 2 Romeo Fox, here we go.
7 us here is rolling into the downwind, 7.
Sierra Delta 7 Tango Sierra, thank you, runway 24, clear touch and go, strap departure approved.
Clear touch and go, straight out departure, 7 us here.
851 Sierra Delta, follow the traffic, he's about a mile and a half from the field, and he's in a right 360, you'll be following him, it's number 3 in sequence, expect a right downwind runway 24.
Alright, let's try to lose some altitude now.
We'll follow him, we'll right downwind 24, 1 Sierra Delta.
Sure, we got Fox, you did 1 right 360, would you like to do another one, or we're on the downwind now?
There 2 Romeo Foxtrot, extend your downwind, I'll call your base.
Send it down when you'll call the base, Jerry Fox.
There's 117 Tango Sierra, report on the go.
We'll go.
Brown Tower 123 Alpha, clear 26 right on Charlie for taxi to transient.
Clear 20 Alpha, taxi to parking via Golf, remain this frequency.
Via Golf on this frequency, 20 Alpha.
Clear 50 Lima, contact SoCal Departure.
Departure 50 Lima.
2 Romeo Fox to the traffic in sight.
Clear 2 Romeo Foxtrot, thank you, follow that traffic. Runway 24.
I think we can get away with 30
Number
or 30 degrees.
Clear touch and go, route departure approved.
Alright,
Okay, here down 3 green flaps down
indicated.
indicated.
2 Romeo Fox.
Runways in sight, clearance received.
Number 1 Sierra Delta, report Midfield left downwind runway 24.
Report midfield, downwind
A
1
little bit more speed than that. Come on. It's 20 degrees. Let's go. Why don't my flaps ever work? 7 take us here's on the go.
There's 717 Tango Sierra, thank you. Frequency change, please.
7 Tango Sierra, we'll see it.
Number 1 Sierra Delta, the traffic you're following is on the touch and go now. Runway 24 clear, touch and go. Route departure approved.
Clear touch and go 24, 1 Sierra Delta.
2 Romeo Fox on the go.
All right, so we're gonna blast out of here northeast-ish.
2 Romeo Foxtrot, thank
Make
you.
our way up to this valley, and then we'll make our way up to Chino. Just gonna go for about 3,000 feet. It looks like should be good.
Clearance, Caravan 275 Foxtrot, looking to pick up the IFR to Santa Monica as filed to the I-4.
Should be a highway right here. Is this the one?
2 Romeo Fox, taking
Not
right
quite.
crosswind departure.
Well, eventually we'll cross the highway up here. Take us where we want to go.
Number 2 Romeo Foxtrot, frequency change, please have a safe flight.
2 Romeo Fox, tapping here, JW.
Yeah, it's based on the gear warning was based on the power setting if the gear's down. So if you pull the power back past a certain setting when the gear's down, it starts yelling at you, which is pretty standard for most.
Hotel, have your excursion on request.
Most planes. Crying baby in the background. I'm very familiar with that sound. So as we're banging out of here, what we're looking at is there's some restricted airspace off to the sort of off to our 10 o'clock or so. We're trying to avoid that.
Transient parking, request pattern work with information goals.
So we're gonna go 3,000 feet. Level her out. Make our way up the valley here. 400 RPMs. About 23 on the manifold pressure.
275
Yep.
Foxtrot Hotel. The route you have filed actually is incorrect. Could you refile and let me know when you
I'm out of her airspace, back to 2345.
Okay.
This time I think Max should be able to catch up to me. I think he's off to my right. So we could do acrobatic work now. 'Cause that's what that's kind of what this plane was made for. I think there actually was some references in here to normal operation, aerobatic maneuvers. Prop either 2,500 or 2,700 RPM. So let's go 2,500. Throttle at 25 or full. So there's 25 inches. Then gears up, flaps are up, tip tanks. Well, there's gas in the tip tanks, but whatever. We might break the plane, that's fine. We can actually tighten our seatbelts here. Supposedly. Doesn't seem to be working though. Oh. About to engage my seatbelts? I don't want the I don't want the headset on. Interesting. Sure, why not? I don't know any acrobatic maneuvers, so. To an accelerated stall. Try not to spin it. Almost spun it. Speed up here. I actually do want to do a roll. I think we're still within limits, right? 4 flights at me about sync rate. I have no idea what I'm doing, but it looks cool. Find Max out there. Should be somewhere. Sync rate. Oh what? Our 4th flight is still up there. Crap. Tower flyby next. Yeah. We can do low approach in Chino. See if I can catch Max. He's up there ahead of me though. How does it behave when it actually stalls? Should get a buffet out of it. Is he gonna do it? There it is. There's a buffet. Stall horn, bigger buffet. That was pretty docile. All right. Let's go find Chino. Bring her back to 25 squared. Pull from the tip tanks now. Cool. Coast Pilot, good to see you, man. Coast Pilot, I got your gift, by the way. Should have a thank you card in the mail soon. Regrettably, she's not going to be able to wear it here for another couple of months. It's a little bit big. But I think it should be perfect for her next fall. Thank you. NASCAR, good to see you, man. I'm doing very well. How are you? Real MG, thank you very much for the bits. We'll work on the tower flyby. Cheers, buddy. Yeah, you're supposed to have tip tanks are supposed to be empty, but I don't know. We're not out here for reals. I'm out here for fun, and I'm trying to find Max now. get up to formation with him. You up on 2345?
Yeah,
What
what's up?
I'm gonna try to catch up with you here.
2345, we're up 2RF.
All right, 2RF. I'm gonna try to catch up with you here if I can. What's your altitude?
3,000.
Yeah, I'm right behind you, so I see you right off mine about 1045, 1050. We're at 3,000 feet.
Oh, I'm in front. Okay, I'll pull the power back a little bit then, and get back down to 3.
Yeah, coming up on your right wing, Mac.
All right, cool. Thanks, bud.
Doesn't get old. Just as much fun as it looks.
Gonna come off your left wing.
Is that for me? Insight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna aim for about 3,170 knots if I can. Assuming I don't cook this engine. All right, get down to 3K. Got him coming up here. And on my right side should be Interior eventually. Not sure what he's flying in. If he's in the same thing or not. So what am I drinking? I'm drinking a 16.
I'm in a Marchetti 2 type.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yep. That's why I almost busted the Bravo, no glass.
You're showing up as a TBM.
Really? That's weird.
Yeah, I'll bring it back 160 then so you guys can catch.
Yeah, I'm at 165.
Yeah, so it's 1672 or something by Ipswich Brewing up in Ipswich, Massachusetts. It's very good beer. Very, very tasty. What happened if you actually stole a plane into the ground game? Well, yeah, it crashed and I have to start over again. We try not to do that. So I think we're all in the Marchetti. Max is in the Marchetti at the very least. He just said. Even though he's showing up as a TBM. Just how it's picked the model, I guess. Nick Bolas, welcome aboard. Happy Saturday. It's good to see you. Legacy 2039, happy Saturday. Anybody else I missed? Sorry. We'll get you guys. We're doing some VFR flying through SoCal right now, making our way up to Chino through the French Valley area. French Valley Airport is off to our right somewhere. What's it at? I think that's it right there. Yeah, there it is. That's French Valley. We're just cruising along, man. I'm going to cruise up to, so we're going to go to Chino, make our way down to John Wayne Airport, and then from John Wayne, we're going to fly the coastal route to Van Nuys. And then at Van Nuys, we'll take a little break, and then we're going to do some IFR flying in this thing up to Las Vegas.
All right, Tom, I'm on your left.
Scene.
I'm on your right.
Okay, I'm showing 150.
Indicated or ground?
Indicated ground speed's 153 right now.
All right, we'll dirty her up, thanks.
Worried about the integrity of my engine. It's a little warm right now. airport out here? Skylark. That guy right there. That was the home of Helipilot 7's landing competition years ago. He must have removed the scenery that we had there. Like, I think he made it a paved field. He dulled it all up. Put a line on there for us to aim for. So I want to go west of the Charlie at Riverside, and then we'll start down for Chino at some point. So here's where we're at. So we're trying to avoid the Charlie airspace here at Riverside, and then definitely avoid the Ontario airspace and get down, and we'll do our touch and go at Chino. Are you a pilot? Do you record your flight hours digitally or the pilot's logbook? I am a pilot. I do everything digitally. So actually, I keep it here. I keep it here in 4 flights. If I go more, logbook, all, you can see all of my flights. If I go back, like here's the flight that we did with my folks last weekend. But yeah, I do all of my time. I do digitally exclusive, or exclusively digital. I don't. Oh, hey. Oh, you're nice and close. There's the other one back there. I don't mess around at all with paper. Paper's all well and good. It's fine. It's just not for me. Paper and 2 digital logbooks. Yeah, I do export it. I export it every month or so. And then just put a CSV copy up on the cloud. Dilu99, welcome aboard. Megamas, good to see you. Hope you guys are all doing well. Bullet DK, welcome aboard. Nice to see you streaming early instead of 1 o'clock at night. Yeah. I don't know. I wasn't really feeling it last night. I had some other stuff going on, so I decided to push the stream back to today. And you know, the holiday season's always a little bit tough to get motivated to be social and to be friendly. So. I figured it'd be better if I just waited. Plus, I wanted to do something like this anyway.
I'm trusting you, not busting airspace. I'm not paying any attention to airspace. More just watching you.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, we're gonna miss the airspace, and then we'll drop down here pretty soon, and get underneath the Ontario airspace.
All right, cool.
Yeah, we're gonna be just fine as long as we stay. So there's a highway. As long as we stay west of this highway, we're okay. As long as you keep the highway on your right, as long as you're to the left of that, you're going to be okay with Ontario or Riverside space.
All right, great, thanks.
So we use a combination of just sort of looking out the window and then also 4-flight, obviously. So 4-flight.
Pilot problem.
Say again?
I was just saying student pilot problem. Thanks, man. Appreciate the instruction. We're going to go over waypoints and timing and fuel burn next. Oh, I can't wait.
Get your slide ruler out.
That thing was in the garbage about 4 years ago.
I still have mine.
Oh, that's terrifying.
This plane has some really neat details in the cockpit with broken glass and whatnot. Yeah, you can tell this thing has been beat to hell. Like, this plane is actually, like, super gorgeous. Probably, like, the most detailed plane that I've seen. I think it's one of the most detailed planes that I've seen, yeah. Definitely the GA side of things. Like, this thing has definitely had some use. And we got ourselves, what, 0.6 on the tack now, and is there a Hobbs meter? Has to be a Hobbs meter. Has to be a Hobbs meter somewhere. Maybe not, though. That's the tack.
My engine just blew the tire.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Good luck.
Yeah, must be on the ground in Chino.
We're not pushing it that hard. All my numbers are in the green. Huh. Yeah, fingerprints as well. Yeah, we're on 123.45, which is sort of the like unofficial air-to-air frequency on PilotEdge here. That's what most of us use for the air-to-air stuff like this. Dave Blizzard, good to see you, man. How you doing? The engine life's gonna be shot. That's all right. We'll get a new engine later. We're not pushing it that hard though. I mean, we're 2,500 RPMs and 20 the manifold pressure, so I've still got more power available to me if I want it. All right, so let's get Chino here. Chino 2706, 10 mile visibility. It's 3029er, which is about where we're at. And the field elevation there is 650 feet. Tower frequency 18.5. Oh, it's the same tower. Easy enough. And then out of Chino, we'll go to approach. I'll find out the approach frequency. So touch and go Chino, and then down to John Wayne for us for a full stop taxi back.
Okay.
After John Wayne, coastal route up to Van Nuys.
Wait, so are we stopping at Chino or touch and go again?
I'm just doing touch and go.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if Tower can get me flight following though on the way through.
Okay.
All right. So we got Riverside off to our right. Way out there. Can you see it from here? There it is. One of the 2 joint use air bases here on PilotEdge. Stepped out of the ER, threw up my back off. That sucks, dude. Hope you feel better. Max sent me this. Whoops. That's why he's got caps. That's too funny, Max. Alright, switching frequencies. We'll talk to you soon.
Oh, see you.
118.5, right? So it wasn't the same frequency. 18.5. Chino Tower, Marchetti 717 Tango Sierra, about 10 miles to the southeast inbound for a touch and go.
Yeah. Over to departure 5 Fox Hotel.
Calling Chino Tower, your block again.
Chino Tower, Marchetti 717 Tango Sierra, 10 miles to southeast inbound for touch and go.
717 Tango Sierra, Chino Tower, report 5 mile left base, runway 26 right.
5 mile left base, 26 right, 7 Tango Sierra.
Chino Tower, November 5 Sierra Delta, 10 miles to the east, touch and go.
Sir, 851 Sierra Delta, Chino Tower, you said you're 10 miles to the east?
Affirmative.
Sir, 851 Sierra Delta, report 5 miles from the airport for runway 26 right.
5 miles.
Get myself below 2,700, which we are, so we'll just keep the altitude here is fine. 2,700 is the Charlie airspace above Chino, so we just want to stay clear of that. And Chino Tower 7, take us here. Can you arrange a flight following for us down to John Wayne 3000?
Sir, 7 Tango Sierra, roger, stand by for the departure frequency and squawk code. Auxiliary Charlie Yankee, radar contact
There's
SoCal
an
Departure.
airport somewhere out
We'll
there. Is that it?
departure
There it is.
128.14 Charlie.
Is that the airport? Yeah, it's a control tower out there.
Tower Cessna 757 Victor Bravo, holding short to 9 right.
9 Mike November on finals runway 29er.
Number 9 Mike November, runway 29er, clear
2,500
for
feet,
the
what we're shooting for.
Clear to the option, runway 29er, 79 Mike November.
In the tune tower, November 851 would like to get following as well.
For 717 Tango Sierra, have your departure frequency and squawk report ready, copy.
Ready, copy, 7 Tango Sierra.
For 7 Tango Sierra, departure frequency will be with SoCal approach 135.4, squawk 3076.
35-4-3076, 7 Tango Sierra.
For 7 Tango Sierra, read back correct and confirm your aircraft type.
We're an F-260, Marchetti SF-260.
Roger, you said it'll be a 3,000 your cruise?
Affirmative.
Thank you.
Thunder Tower November 345 Delta, leaving at 3,500. Currently about 5 nautical miles north of your field to land.
Okay, we'll come on down a little bit here. Go for 1,600 feet for the pattern.
Here, tower November 5 miles from the hotel.
And Force 5, thanks for 22 months. Happy New Year's to you as well. Cheers, buddy. I appreciate it.
Fullerton Tower, Skyhawk.
Below minimum solo, by the way. I can't remember if I said hello to you or not.
November 8510 Delta, I don't see anyone on a final. Just confirm you're not coming out from the southeast. And I do have your departure frequency and squawk when you're ready.
We are coming to this work behind the plane above us, so it's on the right there on 26 right as well. And we're ready for that flight following 10 Delta.
010 Delta, roger, stand by. 07 Tango Sierra, have you on site, runway 26 right, clear, touch and go, and I'll get you switched to departure.
Go touch and go, 26 right, 7 Tango Sierra.
010 Delta, departure frequency will be 135.4, squawk 2327.
Okay, flaps, gear.
At number 2 behind the traffic in sight, you'll be, correction. Number 2, runway 26
This is a
right,
very
clear,
new code for them.
Number 2, touch and go, 10 Delta.
010 Delta, if you could read back the squawk code for me.
Departure 135.4,
okay, gear,
squawk
flaps,
2327,
lights, runways in sight. Let's go
30.
Say again?
010 Delta, 2327.
Okay, looking good.
Sorry, you're cutting
Next
out.
stop, John Wayne.
Squawk 2327.
2327, Sierra Delta.
Fullerton Tower, Skyhawk 2208, holding short, runway 24, ready for departure. Thunder Tower November 345 Delta Lima is 2 nautical miles north of your field to land.
3345 Delta Lima, Lumber Tower, in a right downwind, runway 27, cleared into San Diego Bravo airspace.
Right downwind, runway 27 and cleared into airspace, 345 Delta Lima.
Retard.
729 Mike November, clear of runway 29, request taxi.
Ready, hit it.
Skyhawk 22088 Fullerton Tower, runway 24, clear for takeoff, wind calm.
Clear for takeoff, runway 24, 2208.
North 7 Tango Sierra, contact SoCal approach, have a safe flight.
SoCal approach, 7 Tango Sierra, we'll see you soon.
Torrance Tower, Cessna 757, Victor, we're holding short runway 9 right at Juliet, ready for departure.
Number 9 Mike November, taxi parking via Alpha, remain.
SoCal approach, Marchetti 717 Tango Sierra, climbing through 1,800.
Someone 7 Tango Sierra, SoCal departure, contact. 275 Foxtrot Hotel, go ahead.
Joe doesn't sound happy right now. That was quite the sigh. It's like, oh, this guy again. Oh man, I can't get away from him. Jim Bassey, thank you very much for your support, man. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Cheers to you, buddy. Appreciate it. Oh, I've said hi 3 times now. Well, there you go. Welcome aboard, Below Minimums. Happy Saturday. Met747, how you doing, buddy? It's good to see you, man. Hope you are doing well as well. All right, make our way down to John Wayne. The takeoff and landing clip is going to have lots of stuff this time.
1 Delta 1,904 3,000.
25 squared. Grab John Wayne weather while we're at it here.
Who's that calling? Say call sign.
All right, winds variable 6 knots, 10 mile visibility, clear skies, 17 Celsius, temperature 3029.
I don't know if it's breaking up or if your mom like jumbling it together.
Weather's basically perfect.
November 85 Sierra Delta 2,504 3,000.
John Wayne's
Delta
over there.
SoCal Approach V5 is breaking up. John Wayne altimeter 3029er. You have a request?
We'd like to
European friendly times, 256.
John
Good to see you.
For 1 Delta.
Val dudes, how you doing, man? Dude, I'm doing a Val dudes friendly stream too. Not the whole weed thing, but we got some VFR flying going on right now. I started down in Brown. I flew over San Diego, made my way up French Valley. Now we're going to John Wayne. Get us some coastal route action to Van Nuys. Then we're gonna do an IFR flight. How you doing, Val dudes? Good to see you, buddy. I'm loving this plane though. This thing's fun. Like this is the kind of flying that's fun in this thing too.
Contact SoCal Approach 128.1.
21, 7 Tangos here. SoCal Approach, Marchetti 717, Tango Sierra 3000, weather John Wayne.
717 Tango Sierra, SoCal Approach, John Wayne altimeter 3029er.
29er. There we go.
SoCal Approach 2208 at 2000.
Reserve Kilo Tango, contact SoCal
right,
Approach
right for the field, so I'm basically in the extended center line right now, so that's good. So the plan's going to be we're going to land full stop. We'll do a full stop taxi back. We'll brief the coastal route on our way. Get some frequencies plugged into the nav radios. We good to go. VFR hype indeed, man. It's fun. I haven't done VFR in a long time on the network here. It's 3:38 a.m. in Malaysia. It is currently 2:39 p.m. in Boston. 20:39 in the Netherlands. It's getting late out there, isn't it? 8 o'clock in the almost 8 in the UK. Damn. Joe Dwell, welcome aboard. Happy Saturday. Hope you're all doing well. Dude, the plane is super... This is actually probably up your alley, man. It cruises about 180 true, so we're doing 163 over the ground right now. 165 knots indicated, so yeah. It's quick. I'm not sure what the whistle is. No idea what the whistle is.
Enter Charlie Yankee, contact SoCal Approach 135.4.
Alright, let me get the John Wayne chart up here.
Approach 135.4, hold 3 Chinese.
Everyone Sierra Delta, contact SoCal Approach 128.1. Disregard that. Everyone Sierra Delta traffic, 12 o'clock, slightly to the left, 4 miles, same direction at 3,000.
Alright, 26.8. I assume you're going to give us two zero left. We'll see. Want to be pilot? Oh, I just load you, but hello again.
135.4.
It's a musical airplane. Oh, the real airplane whistles. Gotcha. That's cool.
Los Angeles.
Any suggestions for pedals or a yoke or a joystick? It comes down to how much money you want to spend. If I can make a suggestion on a yoke, it'd be the Yoko.
Thank you. For 717 Tango Sierra, contact John Tower 12618, we'll see you.
268, 7 Tango Sierra, we'll see you soon.
36 Whiskey Foxtrot, radio check.
Chris 736 Whiskey Foxtrot, John Wayne. Clearance standby. Bonanza 39 Mike, clear to Santa Monica Airport. On departure, fly heading 220. Radar vector Sill Beach, as filed.
Ask me the suggestion again here once we're back up in the air.
6,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.1.
Oops.
Squawk 1344.
Bonanza 8539 miles clear to Santa Monica.
I don't know which runway she's going to put me on.
Sill Beach as filed. Altitudes 2006 and 10. Departure frequency 128.1. Squawk 1344.
Bonanza 39 Mike, we back correct, and I have request for the I-4.
John Wayne Tower, Marchetti 717 Tango Sierra, inbound for a full stop taxi back.
Bottom Tower says 757 Victor Bravo, Skyline 182 for about 5 miles south at 2,500 request northbound mini route.
717 Tango Sierra, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 right, clear to land, wind, calm.
Good land 20 right, 7 Tango Sierra. Slowed up a bit here. Gear 3 green, flaps down into props, make sure everything else is good.
Just updated wind south variable.
Northwest.
7 Tango Sierra, roger. Trying to pull a, I can't remember the guy's name now.
November 7th,
Trying to pull a Han Solo because I can't remember the guy's name.
Tower, taking your request.
We are about 5 miles south at the 2,500 west northbound mini route for Cessna 757 Victor Bravo.
37 Victor Bravo, roger, squawk 4460, remain outside Bravo airspace.
Squawk 4460, remain outside Bravo airspace, Cessna 757 Victor Bravo.
John Wayne Tower, November 851 Sierra Delta, visual 20 right.
Or 8510 Delta, John Wayne Tower. Runway 20 right, clear to land, move variable at 6.
Clear land 20 right, 1 Sierra.
Back.
Chino Tower, good afternoon. November 123 Charlie Yankee 4 to the south with information Juliet.
Now for the weird. Now for the strange request she's going to get.
There 123 Charlie Yankee, Chino Tower.
Get you guys here in a second.
Left, downwind, runway 26 right.
I'm all sweaty after that, dude. I love it.
Left, downwind for 26 left.
There's my car.
There 3 Charlie Yankee, negative. It's a left downwind for runway 26 right.
Left downwind 26 right for 3 Charlie Yankee.
Skyline 7 Victor Bravo, contact LA Helicopters 119.8.
Hawaiian Hippie, how you doing, man? It's good to see you, buddy. JTAR 69, welcome aboard. Rides the Comet, good to see you, Trey. How you doing, man? You had a pretty sweet ride yesterday. Harrison Ford, there you go. Stu Dog, welcome aboard. John Wayne Towers, Marchetti 717 Tango Sierra, but clear at Gulf. We'd like to taxi back and depart with advisories to Van Nuys via the coastal route.
37 Tango Sierra, contact ground, and they might be able to get you the departure instructions. Otherwise, they'll probably just have you pull up on the ramp and contact clearance.
3225, and we'll give them a call, or we'll go for that 7 Tango Sierra.
Helicopter, Cessna 757 Victor Bravo, about 4 miles south, 2,500, mini route northbound.
Going to be the same person, but
Skyline
we're playing pretend airplanes, so.
LA Helicopters, ident.
Identing, 757 Victor
I'm the schmuck who landed on the taxiway. It happens.
There 3 Charlie Yankee, runway 26 right, clear to land. wind 260.
All right. Jim Bassey, thanks for the subscription. I forgot to said thank you. Cheers, buddy. Welcome to Beer of the Month Club. Bryce Kama, thanks for the bits, man. Cheers to you, Trey. And Vinco7, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Thank you for your support. Cheers. Appreciate it.
Route, maintain VFR 2,500 while inside Bravo airspace. Stand by for LA altimeter.
Cheers to the Class Bravo airspace by the mini route. Maintain 2,000 in standby for the altimeter. Cessna 757 Victor Bravo.
Cessna Victor Bravo, Los Angeles altimeter 3030.
3030 Cessna 57 Victor Bravo.
Chino Tower, Commander 5 Sierra Lima, hold short 26
hey.
right.
How's it going? Waiting for him to get a call, and then we'll try to get ours in.
Lindbergh Tower, November 34 Park Delta, 0.
Somebody else down there too, right? Did I see some? I thought I saw some lights.
515 Sierra Lima, Chino Tower, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff. Traffic at Skyhawk is making its downwind to base turn.
26 right, clear for takeoff, 55 Sierra Lima.
South Carolina Gaming, good to see you. John Wayne Ground, Marchetti 717, Tango Sierra is clear 20 right on Gulf. We'd like to taxi back, depart with advisories. Van Nuys via the coastal route.
So you Charlie Yankee, roger that. We'll look out for traffic.
Blocked!
November 4, correction number 345 Delta Lima, taxi departing via Bravo. Remain this frequency, and it's a pass for the Cat 11. Good job on the prompting me when the call for the Bravo. I'm not sure how closely you were looking at it, but you were like right on the border. So even if you're trying to make the call, you might want to try to turn as well.
Butter! I'll take it.
Yeah, I've got that. Thanks.
This plane flies really well.
Just before that. So thanks anyway. And clear to parking. 345 Delta.
Burbank Tower, November 350 Kilo Tango, runway 8.
Number 350 Kilo Tango, Burbank Tower, runway 8 clear to land, wind 090 at 11.
Runway 8 clear to land, November 350 Kilo Tango.
John Wayne clearance, Skyhawk 736 Whiskey Foxtrot has Lima and is over.
I was in the tip tanks the whole time. Whoops.
IFR. Yeah.
It's fine.
Number 5 Sierra Lima, contact.
I'll skip this like seeing Van Nuys. Yeah, maybe it's a good idea.
Departure, Sierra Lima, have a good day.
Nick Janik, welcome aboard.
November 7 Victor Bravo, leaving Bravo airspace. Contact Santa Monica Tower 120.1.
Stick Shaker, good to see you. How you doing, man?
120.1.
Glad to have you here.
Bravo airspace, Cessna 757 Victor Bravo.
We're making a strange request. John Wayne Ground, Marchetti 717 Tango Sierra. We're clear of 20 right at Gulf. We'd like to depart with advisories, Van Nuys coastal route.
For 717 Tango Sierra, John Wayne Ground. I don't have any traffic right now. You ready to copy?
7 Tango Sierra, ready to copy.
For 7 Tango Sierra on the go. Correction, on departure, fly heading 230. Maintain VFR 2,400 till about. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 6221.
230 departure, 2,400, 128.1, squawk 6221, 7 Tango Sierra.
Santa Monica Tower, Cessna 757 Victor Bravo. We are about 5 miles southeast. Request northbound transition to Van Nuys, Cessna 757 Victor Bravo.
Number 757 Victor Bravo, Santa Monica Tower, transition approved, Santa Monica altimeter.
SoCal's busy today.
3029er.
Northbound transition and approve 2029er.
What a neat little plane. I like this thing.
Number 7117 Go Sierra, readback is correct. Are you ready for taxi?
Affirmative.
Number 7 Tango Sierra, runway 20 right, taxi via Bravo Kilo.
Bravo Kilo 20 right, 7 Tango Sierra.
Number 85 Green and Mike. Are you ready for
Landing
taxi?
light off, strobe light off, and off we go.
Banana 39er Mike, affirmative.
Number 39er Mike, runway 20
Smoke detector batteries, check them.
Hotel Charlie Kilo.
I heard a beep. Wasn't me.
Alpha Hotel Charlie Kilo, Banana 39er Mike.
Okay, coastal route time.
Burbank Tower, November 350 Kilo Tango clear.
Tune in to Los Angeles VOR 13.6. We're going to fly inbound, 123 radial. We're going to fly outbound on the 323 radial. And we're going to be at 6,500.
If you need it, remain this frequency.
So I'm going to climb west. I'm going to climb basically out here to the west to 6,300. Get to our altitude for the coastal route. That's going to be this guy right here.
Victor Bravo, frequency change approved.
Actually, no, coastal route is here.
Frequency change approved. SoCal VFR. This is not 57 Victor Bravo.
Yeah, coastal route's right there.
So
we'll climb out here, 6,500,
Delta
and
for
we'll be good
Atlantic,
to go.
or you can continue on Bravo from
So I need to tune into
have a wonderful day. Merry
13.6.
Okay, taxi via Delta and or Bravo. You have had yourself a Happy New Year as well. November 350 Kilo Tango. See you next time.
B-Loc is good. We want the 123 inbound.
John Wayne clearance. Whiskey Foxtrot.
So 23, except we want to go inbound, so we'll make 23 at our back.
6 Whiskey Foxtrot, Thomas clearance, go.
736 Whiskey Foxtrot is over on the east ramp with Lima, ready to pick up our IFR at this end.
There we go. Okay, so once we're up in the air, we should pick this sucker up. That is our coastal route. That's our going to be our clearance through the Bravo airspace. I haven't done these in a long time, man. This VFR stuff's okay. Okay, we go past the ILS hold. That's fine.
Tiger 736 Whiskey Foxtrot. Clear to Santa Monica Airport.
How's the plane so far? I love it, man. I'm really enjoying this thing.
Director Soul Beach, as filed.
I'm really digging this plane.
2000, expect 6,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency.
It flies really well, goes fast. Keeps you on your toes.
28.1.
Do some acro in the process. It's nice.
43.
Ollie 2323, thank you very much for the bits, my friend. Cheers, I appreciate it.
All right, 736 Whiskey Foxtrot is cleared to Santa Monica. We'll fly.
So we got a VFR clearance. When you're leaving a Charlie airspace, you need to typically get a VFR clearance,
at 10 minutes,
which sounds a lot like an IFR clearance. We're flying an IFR path coming into this flight today, except that we're going to be maintained VFR the whole way. 26.8 departure is 28.1.
And is this for the I-4? I don't recall.
Negative. We're just doing it for fun for 6 Whiskey Foxtrot.
Roger. Have fun.
Thank you.
John Wayne Tower, Marchetti 717 Tango Sierra, short 20 right kilo.
For 717 Tango Sierra, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 right kilo, clear for takeoff with variable at 6.
Clear for takeoff 20 right kilos, Marchetti 717 Tango Sierra. Lights are set. Camera set. Action. Good. Let's get out of here. Let's go right wing. Go flying. Clear left. Clear right. We're going to go flaps 20. Now we're good.
PilotEdge 88 Papa Tango request IFR to Gillespie.
Suit! Okay, instrument screen. Airspeed to line.
PilotEdge 88 Papa Tango, John clearance, clear to Gillespie Airport on departure for heading 175. Radar vector Victor 25, then as filed, maintain 5,000, expect 9,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 5513.
Cleared Gillespie.
230. There we go. Pick up Los Angeles VOR. That's good.
Climb 5,000, expect 9,000.
We're going 2,400 feet.
128.1, squawk 5513, 88 Papa Tango.
And as a 39er mic, just confirm.
Okay, up we go.
Finest 8 Papa Tango, read back correct. November 7 Tango Sierra, contact SoCal Departure, radar contact.
SoCal Departure, 7 Tango Sierra, we'll see you.
John Wayne Tower, Bonanza 8539, Mike, holding short 20.
5 Foxtrot Hotel, turn right, heading 090.
SoCal Departure, Marchetti 717, Tango Sierra, 2,200 climbing to 2,400 VFR.
717 Tango Sierra, SoCal Departure, cancel out to restriction, resume on navigation.
Cancel altitude, resume on nav, we get the coastal route up to Van Nuys, 7 Tango Sierra.
7 Tango Sierra, roger.
Okay, so we're just going to get this nice climb rate going all the way to 6.5.
2208, contact.
Oops. We'll make our way up to coast here. So the entrance to this is right around the Queen Mary, in that kind of in that area. So we point ourselves in this direction, we'll be able to get there. We're gonna get up in no time too. Dave Buster, thank you very much for 9 months of support. Who needs a back anyway? Cheers to that, buddy. I appreciate it. Ollie 2323, thanks for the bits as well. Cheers to both you guys. Thank you. 360 over Huntington Beach. I was part of a Bavarian brass band at the Old World Oktoberfest here almost 40 years ago. Nice, dude. We can do 360 over Huntington Beach. Boost bump off too. 2 miles from Huntington Beach. Flip her over. There it is. Huntington Beach. Uh-oh. Hey. 10 seconds of nerded. That's all you get.
Air 1302, quit Palomar Airport.
I was trying to figure out if I stalled it or what the hell happened there, and I was like, oh yeah.
Victor 21.
I'm awake now.
Paradise. Victor 186 Robin. Victor 450, correction, Victor 208. Oceanside. Direct.
You're about to make a splash on Huntington Beach, yeah.
Hector, Victor 21.
You're very
Paradise.
welcome.
Victor 186.
There you go. Technically now we're over.
Robin. Victor 208. Oceanside Direct. Maintain 2000.
This is the only time I'm going to let you guys request this stuff. God, this plane's cool. This thing climbs like a damn rocket too. Holy crap. I'm not climbing even VY or VX. I'm quite fast and we're doing quite well. Like 10 degrees nose up. She's doing all right. Retard. 6.5. S. Gregory 28. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Thank you for your support. Cheers to you, buddy. Hope you are doing well. All right, LAX is out there. Pretty much just gonna shoot straight here for this harbor, and that'll get us established. Turn left, just right, just a little bit here. Retard. That's about what we're looking for. So we're just looking for the needle to line up here. Needle lines up, we'll be established inbound. We can be on our merry way. South Carolina Gaming, thank you very much for your support. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Cheers to you. Turboprop version of this plane IRL, that'd be pretty sweet. I bet that sucker hauls. The mixture back for peak EGT. Looking at this guy right here.
Aircraft Sierra, let me go ahead.
SoCal Departure Bonanza 8539 Mike 2000 heading.
And that's about
5 Foxtrot Hotel, fly heading 230.
Just leave full power, 2,500 RPM is fine.
Aircraft Sierra Lima, I don't believe that there's a restriction. Let me check on that though. I believe all that's MOAs. I'll check on it. I'll get back to you.
All right.
Bonanza 8539er Mike, SoCal Departure, radar contact, flighting 010, climb maintain 6,000.
Turboprop of this plane would be pretty sweet,
010, 6,300 Mike.
Almost as ridiculous as like Austin Myers' Lancer. He put a PT6 in that thing.
12 o'clock and
he gets to 28,000 feet, which is a ridiculous amount of time.
2,500.
Bradbury 234, how you doing, man? Happy Saturday. It's good to see you. Kylix, good to see you. Anybody else I miss here? Good to see you guys as well. And gals. Coast Pilot, thank you very much for the bits, my friend. Engine restart. Happy New Year. Cheers, buddy. I do appreciate it. Excuse me. Tried to kill me with that one. Whew. All right, so we'll establish ourselves on the 123 inbound.
7 Tango Sierra, contact SoCal approach 134.9er.
34.9er, 7 Tango Sierra. This guy's going to give us the clearance. SoCal approach. Marchetti 717 Tango Sierra, 6,500.
717 Tango Sierra, SoCal approach. Clear to Bravo airspace, call through northbound, maintain VFR 6,500. LA altimeter 3030.
Good coastal route northbound 6,500, 7 Tango Sierra.
5 Hotel.
Easy.
5 Foxtrot Hotel. You have it?
Piece of cake. So we are established. We just point ourselves at Los Angeles, cross that, and then leave at 323.
5 Foxtrot Hotel. If you need to get down, you can make an S turn to the right to the final. Clear as approach, runway 21, contact Santa Monica.
Nothing like it.
0.1.
How's the IRL pilot stuff coming? Pretty good, man. I gotta get my check ride scheduled for my instrument rating, hopefully in the next week or two. And yeah, we'll get that out of the way. Excuse me. I did some flying last week. I took my folks up, my family up for the very first time ever, and they had a blast. Took them up, did some sightseeing in the 182. Got a little bit of cross country time in. Hadn't done any sightseeing flights for a long time, so it was nice to excuse me, it was nice to get up and do that. Hadn't flown the 182 in almost 3 months. Also nice to get up and do that. I love that plane. Smudge Pixels, take it easy, man. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great night. So yeah, no, the IRL flying's been going pretty good. I've definitely not flown as much in the last month or two as I did into the summer there, but also like I'm kind of happy. I'm kind of okay with that because I did so many training flights. Like I did probably 30, I'd say, of my instrument hours between July, August, and September. And that's a lot of time to just be doing freaking training. Games Network TV, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Thank you for your support. Cheers. So yeah, otherwise we just chilling, cruising along here. So we're gonna make our way up to Van Nuys. Once we clear the Bravo, we'll go land full stop at Van Nuys, take a little break, probably go get a refill, and then we're gonna fly IFR up to Las Vegas in this thing. That'll be about an hour-long flight or so. Hopefully we will get some favorable winds. Not even sure what the winds are blowing at. Figure that'll give us a chance to sort of shake down the autopilot and all the instrument flying that you could potentially be doing in this sucker. Winds. Winds are... yeah, not great, actually. No, the winds are terrible. Oh, man, maybe we're not going to go to Las Vegas. That might be a long flight. Might be an hour and a half of just staring at this instrument panel, so we might do something else. We're going to do IFR somewhere, put it that way. The winds right now, so the winds aloft over the Palm, the Victorville area are 026, 034, 043-ish at, sorry, 025, I should say, at like 34 to 40 knots. That's almost a headwind. Like that's very damn near being a direct headwind. That's going to cut our speed by like 20 knots. They're blowing from the wrong direction, so we might revise the plan and go somewhere else, because that's going to be a very, very long flight otherwise. So we talk sometimes about the training value of some of the stuff that we do here, and I was just thinking about this. Like right now, the training value for me of this particular flight, for my real world flying, is I'm tracking a VOR, I'm maintaining an altitude, and I'm maintaining a head, like basically maintaining a heading, if you will, while talking to you guys, looking at charts, figuring out kind of what's going on here, like just sort of subconsciously glancing over and doing all this stuff. It definitely helps to practice your multitasking. We could go to Palm Springs. Yeah, we might do that. Insert name. How you doing, man? It's good to see you. It's been a while. Happy Saturday. Weird weather all over the place. No visibility landing at MSP. Zebo. Didn't see the runway until touchdown. Nice. I'm sure that Minneapolis has a Cat 3 up there, though, right? They have to have a Cat 3. And you can always say your Zebo is Cat 3 certified.
39 Mike, clear direct Fox 2.
Alright, so we're 323 out of here. Now the deflection's going to get higher here as we get closer to the VOR. So we're pretty much just going to try to hold our current heading. So we'll sync that heading bug up, and then I'm going to do 323. So there's 10, 23 is about right there. So once we cross the VOR, or once we intersect, I should say, that radial, then we'll fly that, and we'll fly that out. Take that up to Van Nuys. It was Cat 3. I gotcha. No, I know what you're talking about, man. I've had plenty of Cat 3 approaches. Trust me. I'm like, oh, that RMP approach that only takes you down to 600 feet. Yeah, it's gonna take me down to 100. Not in the real world though. That'd be dumb. But it's the sim, and we can have fun in the sim. Jalbino. Oh, it's probably J Albino. Jalbino. J Albino 59. Thank you very much for your support, man. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club, and cheers. Mike, Juliet, Lima, how you doing? Good to see you, and happy Saturday. This plane's really cool, man. I'm digging this thing. It's got rep too, so like you can come out here and just blow engines up to your little heart's content. All right, here comes the turn in. We know the winds are coming from the northeast or so. So we're probably gonna have to turn into the needle a little bit. Oops, that was the wrong button. Oh yeah. See, we're getting pushed out of here pretty good. Let's get my altitude back. Here we go.
Papa Tango, John Wayne Tower, 20 right at Kilo, clip for takeoff.
So Geneva left. It's just Joe now. Turn back in a little bit here. Maybe Palm Springs is what we'll do.
736 Whiskey Foxtrot, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 left at Kilo, line for wave traffic, Pilatus departing to parallel.
Could go to Big Bear. We flew out of Big Bear last time, so we can always fly VFR or IFR up there.
Taxi parking, pass for I-4.
That's what we'll do. We'll go to Big Bear. Take this thing into a high altitude airport. So we flew out of there a couple of weeks ago. Last time I did GA. Have to close tonight, and there's a UFC fight, which means going to be hating life. Ooh.
282 Kilo, Cameron Tower.
I never understood the appeal of UFC.
Report a 3
like it just,
straight in,
I have like zero interest in UFC as a whole.
533 Sierra Juliet, John Wayne clearance.
Yeah, I don't know. It's never been my thing.
175.
I have some friends that love it.
Radar vector Steel Beach.
More power to them.
And
winds are 1003 knots, 10 mile visibility, clear skies, 16 Celsius, altimeter 3023.
Direct. Maintain 5,000.
I do have the field.
8,000 ones are south of departure. Departure frequency 128.
He's not going to let me go until we're clear the Bravo. We are VFR today. We're VFR for the first set of legs here. So we started off down in Brown, right near Tijuana, like the southernmost point in or one of the southernmost points down here. And we flew VFR to Palomar, and then we went to Chino, and then we went to John Wayne, and now we're flying the coastal route up to Van Nuys. It's all been VFR. So Van Nuys, I'll land, take a little break, and then we'll do an IFR flight this thing.
7 Tango Sierra, contact SoCal approach 134.2.
34-2, 7 Tango Sierra.
2208, maintain 4000.
34.2.
Is it maintain 4000 to 208?
SoCal approach, Marchetti 717 Tango Sierra, 6500 coastal route north.
717 Tango Sierra, SoCal approach, leaving Bravo airspace, cancel altitude restriction, resume on navigation, Burbank altimeter 3024.
Resume on nav 24, 7 Tango Sierra.
Hey, Papa Tango, contact departure.
Technically, we're still in the Bravo, so I'll just keep this for now. Van Nuys will be next. Van Nuys is 19.3. We'll get that tuned in.
Hey, Papa Tango, SoCal departure, radar contact, join Victor 25, climb and maintain 900,000.
Join Victor 25, climb, maintain 900,000.
I think we can just go down, but I'll keep 6.5 until I'm actually clear the Bravo. And then I'll just pull the power and down we go. Be a pretty quick descent here. Van Nuys altitude is 802 feet.
6 Whiskey Foxtrot, contact departure.
There we go. Power.
Delta 8082, livery clearance,
Gear
right
horn.
course.
SoCal departure, Skype 736 Whiskey Foxtrot, 1,300, climbing 2,000, heading 220.
736
Down
Whiskey
we
Foxtrot,
go.
SoCal departure, radar contact, passing 1,500, fly heading 010, climb maintain 6,000.
Alrighty, passing 1,500, heading 010, and climb maintain 6,000.
Hey, Athioran, welcome aboard. Started playing flight sims last year. Started with FSX, which X-Plane because it's better graphics. Looking at your gameplay, it looks even better than X-Plane. Looks, what's frame on? So we're using Ortho for XP in X-Plane 11 here. Ortho for XP provides, basically takes Bing, Google, USGS maps and then overlays them over the surface of the world. So there's some freeware. There's some freeware stuff that you can get.
Bonanza 85 300 Mike, SoCal approach Ontario, altimeter 3024.
24, thanks.
7 Tango Sierra, contact Van Nuys Tower 100.3.
19.3, 7 Tango Sierra. Van Nuys Tower, Marchetti 717 Tango Sierra, 3 miles southwest, full stop.
717 Tango Sierra, Van Nuys Tower, right downwind, runway 16 right, clear to land, wind 0903.
Right downwind 16 right, clear to land 16 right, 7 Tango Sierra. So yeah, we're using, there's, if you search for Fort Boy Ortho, you'll find similar stuff here around the world.
For your routing there.
It's crazy, like it's crazy how good it looks, it's crazy how much it changes your sim too.
Papa Lima, you had India Mike Papa, India Papa Lima for Imperial.
Let's just go full in the props here, see if they can slow us down a little bit.
Squawk 3103.
Get that prop nice and fast, get a lot of drag coming off this thing. Absolutely. Bullet DK, welcome aboard. What do you use to manipulate course headings? I have 2 buttons on my joystick that are bound. One of the buttons is one's bound to course, one's bound to heading. 800 feet pattern.
Camaro Tower, November 82 kilos, 3 miles out, straight in 26.
That was a double block there. So it was at 26.
82 kilo, straight in 26, 3 miles out.
2 kilo, thank you. Runway 26, clear to land. Wind 070 at 8. If you want to go to the other side.
Yeah, I'm going to do a full stop and then I'm going to I'll start up again. Thank you.
For 76, Whiskey Foxtrot.
Speed down so we can get the gear down.
R2208, contact Santa Barbara approach 120.55.
Flaps 30. Okay, gear down 3 green, flaps down indicated. Runway is in sight and we've been cleared to land.
ground, good afternoon, November
Roll out here.
123 Charlie Yankee.
123 Charlie Yankee, Chino ground.
We're a little high, but that's okay.
Charlie Yankee is a Skyhawk. We request flight following
now we're a little low.
Big Bear City at 10,500, 10.5 with information, Juliet.
22088, Santa Barbara approach, Santa Barbara altimeter. It's 3028. Just maintain 3000, suspect visual approach runway 25. Alright, 22088, roger, cross plane 3500 or above, clear VOR, runway 25 approach.
Easy.
Confirm 3500. Thank you. 3 Charlie Yankee, departure frequency 135.4, squawk 7242.
Just grab the high speed down here. We'll go to
135.4 for the frequency and 7242 for 3 Charlie Yankee.
Feedback correct. Ready to taxi?
We'll be back in a minute.
Hey, nice ground 7, take a Sierra clear mic for Signature West.
There's 717 Tango Sierra, taxi parking via Alpha. You can monitor ground. Have a good day.
Parking Alpha, monitor ground 7, take a Sierra. We'll see you soon. Not gonna worry about changing frequencies. Just turn that off. Let's park her right here in front of the FBO. How was that for a flight? That was cool, man. Okay, so we want to do beacon, nav. Come off, that can come off. Avionics master is here. Alternator off. Everything off. Battery off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Van Nuys. We made it. That's a cool little plane, dude. Seriously cool plane. So we're heading down to Big Bear next. It was going to be Las Vegas. Now it's going to be Big Bear. He just turned and looked at me. That was kind of creepy. David Wizard, take it easy, man. Have a great night. Yeah, dude, this cool livery, too. I saw the metal one. I'm like, that's got to be the one. Because this sucker does have some Ram presence to it. All right, folks. If you are, no, man, I think Lima 35 and we might be done. But we'll see, Max. We'll see how it goes when we get to Big Bear. Are you back from your thing? BH Wild, good to see you. It's calculations on how much it would cost me to get a P3D. Yeah, dude, P3D would be very expensive to move to. It's part of the reason why I haven't done it. Yeah, Max. So I don't know if you were here earlier. The winds are blowing at like 30 knots from the northeast. So we're just going to get destroyed by the headwind heading up to Vegas if we were to do the full flight there. So we're going to start with Big Bear and go from there. So yeah, if you're taking off, guys, thanks for joining me. Otherwise, I'm going to be right back here for our for our next flight. We'll see what we've got after that. And yeah, it's been good. It's good stuff. Let me find some tunes here. Be right back, guys. Jay Albino, take it easy, man. Thanks for stopping by. Let's play Stack on the Marchetti. How's my plane doing? What's my maintenance report look like? Everything's good there. I don't know. It says everything's okay. We haven't blown the engine up in the first flight, unlike Max. All right. That is a route up there. Yeah, this goes way up like Palmdale and whatnot, but I'm trying to think of how we do this. They usually clear. They might clear direct range, slap. I've gotten, so we'll put all these waypoints in there, assuming this is what we get. All right. You're going VFR. All right. I want to do an IFR flight today, so. If you're going VFR, that makes it easier, though. File flight plan. Oh. Music ended. IFR, November 717 Tango Sierra. We are an F-260, I think. Not me, as me. F-260. DR-40. You're going to be way behind. You better leave, like, right now. Nah, you're fine. It's like golf. Plan for about 180. KVNY. Lima 35. We will plan for 11,000, it looks like. Max, thank you very much for the bits, man. Oh, okay. Why didn't it say anything? It should have spoken both times. You must have blasted the spam filter or something. Sorry, Max. Max, thank you very much for the bits, man. Why didn't it work? Hang on. Let's see if we can fix this real quick. They ain't supposed to do that. Oh, man, I want to figure out what's going on. Fitness alert is it alert variations? No. Ah, text to speech. There we go. Spam security medium. Nah, man. Let's try low. Let's see what low spam security gets us. Even at low, you triggered it. Screw it. Off. No spam security. I want to hear what it says. This should work. No, because it's not going to play it. Play it. Speak to me. Where's my butt flaps?
Retard.
Okay, there's that one.
Retard.
Oh, you killing me, Smalls. There it goes.
VFR pilots want to go IFR, but IFR pilots want to go VFR him anyway. Back to number 2.
There we go. We got it. Cheers, Max. Thank you very much for the 30,000 bits, buddy. I appreciate it. Jaeger B, how you doing, man? I'm doing very well. Happy Saturday. P-Bass, good to see you. Freeware vintage aircraft, the Navion. Ooh, nice. Dude, I saw a Navion on the ramp one time. Those things look sweet. Lange, Victor 518, Palmdale, Victor 386, Sogi, Lima 35, Lange, Victor 518, Palmdale, Victor 386, Sogi. Everything's good there. All right, file that. Got that distraction out of the way. Let's kill the music. Thank you guys very much for sticking around. Welcome to the second half. Probably not quite halfway, but we'll go with it. And yeah, I'm digging this plane, man. I really am. We'll top the tanks back off. We got just me in here. Let's go. Start on the left side. Doop. Mixture prop full. We'll get this sucker started up, and then we'll call clearance. So battery on. Clear, bro. I like how the beacon is like the loudest thing on this airplane. Ernie the Cat, how you doing, man? Happy Saturday. It's good to see you, buddy. What are we flying today? We're flying the JRollon I forgot how to say it now. Marchetti SF-260 with the world's loudest beacon. Needs a little WD-40 in there. All right, enough of that. This might be the most realistic starting airplane that I've seen yet. It's gonna be a real loud beep here in a second. That's the one. Do 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 do. 26.6 for clearance. That's so true, Max, though. VFR guys want to go IFR. Hey, Lumberhacks, how you doing, buddy? Happy Saturday, my friend. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, 0 Papa Lima.
Flying Dutchman is exactly what I thought. I really could use some WD-40. Happy Saturday. Some WP1, good to see you. Plain Ben, how you doing, Ben? Good to see you, man. Anybody else who missed here, I apologize.
Commercial ground, November 8282 Kilo at signature flight, ready to taxi with the weather.
Almost sounds like an older version of Josh.
South 8091, SoCal approach flight 300, maintain 5000, vector vision approach, runway 20 right, channel altimeter 2.
I woke up 30 minutes ago. I see.
24.
You have an excuse, Lumber. You work non-standard hours, we'll go with.
Clearance, it's Marchetti, number 2 Romeo Fox, or Marchetti, Slant Gulf, advisories to Big Bear at 9500. We got whiskey on board, sir.
2 Romeo Foxtrot, Van Nuys, clearance, departure frequency 134.2, squawk 7327.
All right, Marchetti 2RF, 34-2, 13. I can't agree with my handwriting. Can you say that squawk again?
7327.
Addons 7327, Jerome Fox, thanks, man.
Van Nuys clearance, Marchetti 717 Tango Sierra, IFR Big Bear.
Block.
6 Whiskey Foxtrot, contact SoCal approach 134.2.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah,
30 Juliet, contact SoCal approach 134.9.
We got blocked super hard.
Retard. 39 Mike, taxi parking, I-4 pass.
Steve PHL, how you doing, man? Steve, thank you very much for gifting the 5 subs.
717 Tango Sierra, Van Nuys, clearance, Roger, semi.
Standing by. Steve, thank you very much, man. I do appreciate your support. Thanks for gifting the subs. Draclin, Kalabiri, Trooper 2 Awesome, JLI Drums, and A-Bit Pro 123. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club, Tariff and Steve PHL. Cheers to all of you guys. Thank you very much. Steve, I hope you're doing well, man.
That's Carmelo, 82 Kilo.
Maverick 159, good to see you.
736 Whiskey Foxtrot, SoCal approach, maintain 4000, spec vision approach, runway 21, Santa Monica, altimeter 3025.
The lower beacon makes the noise, apparently. Oh my gosh. That thing goes real fast, too.
6 o'clock, bye-bye.
Southwest 1891, descend to maintain 3000 and be evicted to a local.
Dude, I guess the Maple Knob Creek downstairs is pretty good. Had some of that earlier this week. Very, very good stuff.
Frequency change. Can you give me the current frequency, please?
That has at least 3 people.
Who's there looking for the frequency change?
02 Bravo.
1302 Bravo. Which frequency change are you looking for?
Still at the Las Vegas departure frequency, and I think I missed one.
Is there a way to wind speeds can be shown on the G1000 TBM 900?
I think I should have changed to
yeah. You can do it. There is a on the left on the MFD. There's a map option that'll let you display it. I don't remember the exact sequences, but there is an option where you can get the winds, but you're only going to get it when you're up in the air.
Southwest 1891 turn.
You won't get them on the ground. Maple Knob.
3282 Kilo, Kimmery ground, only 26 taxi via Foxtrot Alpha.
Foxtrot out, Alpha to 26, 82 Kilo.
Van Nuys clearing 510 Delta IFR Big Bear.
Right.
He's Big Bear. Yeah, no problem, man. Happy to help. Oh, 457, sorry.
Bravo SoCal approach Palomar altimeter 3023.
We're just chilling anyway.
To maintain 4000. Do you have approach quest? Zero 2 Bravo, thank you. Expect that. Southwest 1891, the airport will be at 12 o'clock, 12 miles, and maintain 3000.
Props don't change. The prop just doesn't change outside. That's kind of unusual.
Southwest 1891, clear visual approach, runway 20 right. 30 Juliet, contact.
So we're just waiting on our clearance right now. Thanks, P-Bask. I'll check it out, man. I haven't had a chance to look at it yet. I will take a peek. That Navian's, like, that was one of V-Flight Air's early projects, wasn't it?
727 November, Santa Barbara clearance, Roger, stand by. Air 532 Sierra Juliet, SoCal approach, turn 10 degrees right, send maintain 6000, vector vision approach, runway 21, Santa Monica, altimeter 3025. Southwest 1891, contact Johnny Tower, 126.8.
So yeah, it's been a good day so far.
717 Tango Sierra, clear to Big Bear City Airport, Newhall, 9er departure, Palmdale, then asphalt, maintain, climb via City Step, maintain 4000. Departure frequency 134.2, squawk 5467.
Clear to Big Bear Airport, Newhall 9, Palmdale as filed, climb via City Step, maintain 4000. Departure 134.2, squawk 5467, 7 Tango Sierra.
7 Tango Sierra, read back, correct?
Okay. Let's do some let's do some GPS in here. Flight plan, Van Nuys, procedure, departure. Oh, I see what it did. Yes. Delete flight plan. Okay. It's gonna piss it off, I think, when I do this. B. Nope. Procedure. Departure. Newhall 9. 16 right. Palmdale. Load. Oh, that's easy. I don't know why Van Nuys is back in there, but we'll just clear that out. Where are you? Yep. After Palmdale, we're as filed, so we have Victor 186 to Soji, which is pretty much just direct Soji. Yeah, so Soggy, S-O-G-G-I. N-G-I. And then direct Big Bear. Can't remember if you have to have the K in there. You used to have the K in there, so I'm just going to leave it in there and see what happens. I know that's not correct. I get it. X-Plane used to require the damn K to be there, though. Apparently they've changed that. 35. Paddle Out, thank you very much for 5 months. Thank you for the Tier 2 sub, man. How much do I owe you? AC said 10%. Too bad AC ain't in charge anymore. Cheers, Paddle Out. Thank you very much, man. Thank you for the Tier 2. I appreciate it. AJ, good to see you, buddy. How you doing, man? Haven't seen you for a while. Hope things are good. JMZX, welcome aboard. Bioba57, welcome aboard. It's good to see you all. If you're talking about my future plans as a pilot, you should ask me when we're up in the air. I'd be more than happy to talk about what I'm kind of thinking. Okay. Right now is probably not a good time, though. All right, so we got Van Nuys, Van Nuys, and the Newhall 9. Okay, so for the Newhall 9 from 16 right, depart heading 163 till Fillmore 2.2, stay below 1,700 feet, and then make a left turn to 113. That's a mouthful. But it's all in here, so I'm just going to fly the GPS. Good. Fly the GPS, don't screw up. Cool. All right, good there. And then from there, Apaiho, Twine, Lang, yada, yada, yada. Top altitude assigned by ATC, so our top altitude is 4,000 feet. I think I can set that. Ooh, hello. 4,000 there. And we'll leave that all alone. There we go. And we'll set this to GPS. And we're good. All right, let's just do our run up here really quickly. Okay, park brake set, flight controls. Free and correct. Fuel pump on. Fuel selector fullest main tank. We're going to stay on the right wing tank. Mixture rich, prop full, 2,100 RPMs. Cycle the pitch 3 times. RPMs. Manifold pressure. Oil pressure. Oil pressure should move, but it didn't. Whatever. Close enough. Carb heat will test. There was a drop. I heard it. I saw it. Good. And, do the mag check. Drop. Back. A drop. We're back. Back to 1,100. When you get down low like that, check the carb heat one more time. Make sure you're not going to die. Good. I'm going to pull the mixture back. Flaps 20. Actually, we'll do flaps 10. See what that's like. Cool. Everything else looks good. Okay, yeah. Turn that back up.
Clear to land 2130 Juliet.
God, I almost knocked over my drink. Ground's 21-7.
02 Bravo, I think you missed your descent. Your descent maintain 4,000.
21-7 and 16 right is 19-3.
02 Bravo, turn right. It's just going to be a 360, turn right, heading 14, correction, heading 150.
All right, let's grab the weather and we'll get out of here. I'll put 4 flight away too. 1103, 10 miles visibility, clear sky, 16 Celsius, altimeter 3023. Kill you, 23 on the altimeter. All right. Yeah, sorry about that, Maverick. Finbar, good to see you.
Excuse me, San Luis Tower, Cessna 172 Sierra Papa. Retard for landing with information India.
172 Sierra Papa.
Iron Rain NL, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Thank you for your support. Cheers to you.
We'll report straight in runway 29er, Cessna 172 Sierra Papa.
And nice ground, November 2 Romeo Fox, taking Sierra Whiskey for taxi.
2 Romeo Fox, Van Nuys ground, runway 16 right, taxi via Alpha Charlie.
Alpha Charlie 16 right, QR, thanks.
Van Nuys ground, Marchetti 717, Tango Sierra, signature west with the weather for taxi.
717 Tango Sierra, Van Nuys ground, runway 16 right, taxi Alpha Charlie.
Alpha Charlie 16 right, 7 Tango Sierra. Clear left, clear right. Off we go. This is a cool plane. I'm really digging this thing, by the way. I love flying GA, and this thing is about as GA as it gets. It's a really good plane.
Alrighty, over to parking, 6 Whiskey Foxtrot.
I can't believe it's taking me this long to fly it, though.
Van Nuys ground, November Sierra Delta, signature west, ready taxi.
65, correction, 851 Sierra Delta, Van Nuys ground, runway 16 right, taxi.
What are the odds that night ship's awake? Pretty good.
Charlie 16 right, 1 Sierra Delta.
It's a very good beer. Have you had it? Ernie, good to see you, man. I forgot to say hello earlier. Happy Saturday, man. Hope you're doing... Oh, actually, I think I did say hello, but hello again. Hope you're doing well. I think below minimums, I need to say hello to you, because I forgot you earlier.
282 Kilo, Point Magoo approach, verify squawk 7233, ident.
Little Southwest taxi going here.
Negative, 7233, 7233, ident.
No big deal. It's fine.
02 Bravo, continue turn, heading 240.
Fifth time, there we go.
2
Romeo Foxtrot, Van Nuys Tower, what's the direction?
And the Big Bear, so it'll be eastbound statement.
2 Romeo Foxtrot, roger, right downwind departure, wind 0903, runway 16 right, clip takeoff.
Right downwind departure, clip takeoff, 16 right, 2 Romeo Fox.
02 Bravo, stop your turn, reverse it, heading 270.
There he goes. He's also flying the Marchetti, even though it shows him on TBM. So, whoa!
Larry 282 Kilo, negative.
little shaky there, buddy.
33.
Oops. MU2, what is he actually in then? We're kind of all over the place on planes today. Oh, he's in the dash 6.
San Luis Tower.
What the hell's the dash 6? Is that the Twin Otter?
Final runway 29.
Twin Otter ain't gonna go very fast.
Clear land runway 29, Sierra Cessna 172.
It's all right though. It's a good day for flying. I'm having a blast today. Yeah, I gotta do Big Bear and I'm gonna have to go. Baby's being a little fussy, so I'll go give Mom a hand.
Reserve 2 Bravo, something's going on with your rate of turn here. It's like varying. Stop your turn.
Okay, tower. And then departure is 34-2.
I'll have it continue here in just a sec. Other aircraft again?
Center Barbara ground 877 November is at the North GA ramp, ready for takeoff or with the weather.
8727 November, Center Barbara ground, runway 15 left taxi via Charlie.
Okay, lights.
Charlie 15
Camera.
left, November.
Wrong squawk code.
Reserve 2 Bravo, continue turn.
5467. 5467.
Reserve 2 Bravo, 2 miles, 3 miles from ESCON. Maintain 3,500 until established local clouds. Clear, not less, runway 24 approach.
Okay.
Santa Monica Tower, TBM 5330 Juliet, clear up 2-1 at Alpha 2. Like taxi straight ahead.
30 Juliet, taxi parking, and taxi parking, that's a pass for the I-4. Have a good day.
Thank you. 30 Juliet.
Van Nuys Tower, Marchetti 717, Tango Sierra, short 16 right.
717 Tango Sierra, Van Nuys Tower, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 16 right, 7 Tango Sierra. Clear to the left. Clear to the right. Lights.
Van Nuys clearance.
Camera.
TBM 921 Taylor, select the
Action.
35.
Let's go
2
flying.
Romeo Foxtrot, contact departure.
Departure 2 Red Fox, all.
Okay, we're below 1,700 feet until DME 2.2.
Van Nuys Tower, number 81, does a short 16 right.
2 Romeo Foxtrot, SoCal Departure, radar contact. Your request for the block second.
Oh, cow, this takes a lot of right rudder.
Call Van Nuys clearance. I just missed. All I missed was your call sign.
TBM 901 Tango X-ray.
01 Tango X-ray, stand by. Other aircraft, go ahead.
Van Nuys Tower, number 50, Delta short 16 right.
510 Delta, Van Nuys Tower, runway 16 right. Line up and wait.
Line up, point 16 right, 10.
1 Tango X-ray, you looking for IFR or VFR?
IFR.
Alright, your flight plan is blank. One Tango X-ray, what's your contact?
For 1 Tango X-ray.
Say again?
1,700. Just keep the power in.
1 Tango X-ray, I think we blocked each other. Say again?
Just refiled it for 1 Tango X-ray.
It's not coming in. Verify the call sign you're following on there. It has to match exactly.
And then the 113, and we can now go up.
7 Tango Sierra, contact departure.
Departure, 7 Tango Sierra, we'll see it.
Ground, this is November 123 Victor Romeo. Check.
No fake is on citation 66.
36656 North Las Vegas ground. Runway 30 left, taxi via Bravo Kilo. Correction, Bravo. No, that's correct. Bravo Kilo.
Alright, let's go heading. And we'll just leave it on pitch. I can adjust the pitch. SoCal Departure, Marchetti 717, Tango Sierra, 2,900, climbing 4,000.
717 Tango Sierra, SoCal Departure, radar contact, passing 3,000, flight 340, climb maintain 9,000.
340, 9,000, 7 Tango Sierra.
1 Sierra Delta, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff.
Oh, that's feet per minute.
2 Romeo Foxtrot, lost your transponder.
That's not altitude, that's feet per minute. That's good to know. Could have been bad. Alright, so we're clear to 9,000.
Ready, Pop Tango, stand by.
They tell me the whistle is correct. The DST-6 is so slowly classed with a single engine props as far as departure separation goes as Phoenix. I love it. Camera, good to see you, buddy. How you doing?
What's your aircraft type and suffix?
Alright, let's bring the props back 2,500. Turn the boost pump off. Whoops, not the landing light. Boost pump. Everything else can stay how it is.
727 November, Santa Barbara Tower, runway 15 left, clear for takeoff.
I think we're going to get direct language at some point.
Right 282 Kilo, radar contact 3 miles east Camarillo Airport.
82 Kilo. I'd like to get a transition through the Class Bravo over San Fresno.
Roger that. 1 Sierra Delta, contact departure.
Okay, 5,000. I'm at 9,000. 4 to go.
1 Tango X-ray, clear to Big Bear City Airport, Newhall 9er departure, Palmdale. Victor 386, Soggy direct.
Pretty standard autopilot here.
Expect 1,000, 1 minutes after departure.
No,
Departure frequency 134.2, squawk 2731.
So that's vertical speed, not not altitude, which totally makes sense, by the way. There is alt. Oh.
2,700.
Oh, there is alt select. I see. That's the alt select. That's the yes. Okay. That's your pilot being an idiot. Got it. Arm.
1910.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. This thing is amazing. I'm loving this plane. I really am. Like, it is fast. It is a handful. It's well enough equipped. Like, it's a cool plane. I'm digging it.
02 Bravo, sorry about that. Contact tower.
Tech Claw, good to see you, buddy. How you doing? No backseat flying from us. Not always the case.
Tower, runway 24, clear land, wind calm. 1 Sierra Delta, flighting 340.
Oh, it's so beautiful out here.
Mark 77 Tango Sierra, clear direct Lang, resume departure.
Direct Lang's resume departure, 7 Tango Sierra.
Yeah. Right, 2 Kilo traffic, 12 o'clock, 3 miles southbound, altitude gate 3,600, type unknown.
Lang.
Have traffic in sight, 382
Direct.
Kilo.
Enter.
Kilo, thank you, contact SoCal
VFR. Nav mode.
134.2, 82 Kilo.
27 November, contact departure.
No altitude restrictions to worry about here. Nope, just the one at the beginning.
SoCal approach November.
So we're still 9,000 feet.
82 Kilo at 3,500. Looking to
keep an eye on our speed. We're in pitch mode, so we'll just watch the speed. Should be fine though.
70.
Alright, 282 Kilo, SoCal approach Burbank, altimeter 302.
Yeah, if you missed the first half of the flights today, we were doing a bunch of VFR stuff, so I did my limited knowledge of acro, which involved a couple of rolls and then calling it a day.
I'm looking to transition
because some people are smarter with that stuff than I am.
To go over San Fresno at 3,500.
Autopilot from Flight Sim 2004. Hell yeah, man. This is a more advanced autopilot than we have in our 172 and our 182, so I'm actually a little jealous. $1,000 to go.
The transitions, the Bravo transitions for LA, you have to use a published one. They all have names. The mini route, SFRA, Coastal route, Hollywood Park route, and the Coliseum route.
Yeah, we're showing about an hour out there. It'll be quicker once we're up here at altitude.
Okay,
and all that.
Because I'm going east, so I didn't see a route for that. I'll check that out.
Yeah, if you're going east and you just follow, do you know where Victor 186 is?
500 to go.
I'll tell you what, 82 Kilo, the Van Nuys 095 radial to Paradise VOR. That keeps you outside of the Bravo to the east.
My Warrior doesn't even have autopilot. Yeah, dude.
Transitioning through,
our Warrior doesn't either.
But I'll go around it and land in Lima 70.
That's right. Click spot up there.
Look back.
What's it for? What does it do?
I'll see if I can do it a little bit.
Okay, so you're going to capture. There's a capture. Yeah, it did, okay.
8727 November, Santa Barbara departure, radar contact.
The Cessna's got, it'll fly in nav and heading mode. It's single axis. Single axis? Yeah, single axis autopilot. The 182 is a 2-axis autopilot. Alright, so let's start leaning her out. Watching that EGT there. So pull the mixture back, watch the EGT.
Departure frequency 119.6, squawk 3360.
He's going to be stupid busy whole day, isn't he? I almost feel bad. Let's see if it peaks. Where's it going to peak? There's...
Papa Tango, is that correct?
It's about the same peak. Okay. So then we'll richen it. So we take it out, and then we richen it to about 50 or so. It's going to be about right there. That'll just reduce our overall fuel consumption. And now that we're straight and level, we're going to go ahead and go to the tip tanks.
Citation 6656, North Las Vegas Tower, runway 30 left, clear for takeoff, wind 340 at
Apparently I did not refuel the plane on the way out of here. Oh, it's literally tapping. You're literally tapping on the gauge to try to get it to work. That's a riot. That's so funny. So yeah, you can actually tap on these gauges, I'm guessing, to try to get them to, like, convince them to work. I've been in a few planes where it's like you kind of tap the fuel gauge a few times to see how much you actually have.
2102 Whiskey, Burbank clearance clear to Santa Barbara Airport, Van Nuys 3 departure, Fillmore. Transition, direct. Maintain.
How beefy of a computer should you have to run X-Plane 11? Pretty good sized machine, really.
Departure frequency.
I think you can get away with a 1060. 1060 and a reasonably new i5 or i7. Smalls 95, welcome aboard. Can never figure out how the autopilot worked in X-Plane 10. Well, it depends on the airplane, too. Autopilot fundamentals. There's a nav mode, there's a heading mode, there's an approach mode. Sometimes it's a reverse sensing mode. Heading will follow a little heading bug. Nav will follow whatever your nav is set up for. Those are pretty much the two that you're going to use the most. An approach mode is used when you want to capture a glide slope and take it down.
One Tango X-ray, contact departure.
Guy on YouTube, 310 pilot, he was flying ILS, HSI got stuck, so he tapped the glass and broke it. Guess who bought a garbage G5? Dude, we just got a G5 in our 172. It's pretty, we have one in the 182. We just got one in the 172, and man, it's awesome. It's so much nicer. 11,000, 7 Tango Sierra.
1 Sierra Delta, clear direct Lang, resume departure.
Okay.
Lang, resume 1 Sierra Delta.
Arm.
Citation 6656, contact departure.
We'll go vertical speed. Vertical speed 1,000 feet per minute should be fine.
Departure, citation 6656 out of 4,400 with the shade to 5,000.
Citation 6656, Las Vegas departure.
We'll just need to mixture where it's at. We'll bring it back here again in a second. Redo our leaning.
I'll take 105 and keep the weight up. Citation in place.
Citation 6656, thank you. Turn right, direct Las Vegas, Simone navigation.
What's my reasoning for the commercial rating? To keep my options open. So number one, I think it'll make me a safer pilot and better pilot. The amount of training required isn't huge when you consider the fact that in 2 years I'll need to get a BFR, so I can either go for the BFR or I can try to just do a little extra training and get my commercial rating. I want to have options open, you know? You never know what's going to come up down the road. I wouldn't mind getting my CFI at some point, which of course requires me to have a commercial rating. So, yeah. It's all about the options.
There are 2 Romeo Foxtrot.
Getting hit by a headwind right now. This is what I was afraid of going to Vegas. Flying at 100 knots all the way to Vegas would suck. So once we make the turn here.
2 Romeo Foxtrot traffic, 10 o'clock, 3 miles southeastbound, indicates 11,600 type and noise converging on you in about 3 miles.
All right, we'll look at your Fox. Stop now. Thank you.
Max just went beelined it straight.
2 Romeo Foxtrot, recommend 30 degree left turn.
30 degrees left, 2 Fox. Here we go, thanks.
Never had to do a BFR. Ratings are so much better than a BFR. Yeah. I think Peter Gray was in the same position where he, like, in the years that he was flying, he never actually once did a BFR because he just kept getting new ratings. 300 knots in the TBM, that ain't very fast for that plane. Alright, there's a slap.
Level 190, citation 6656.
Lima 70 Agua Dulce down there. A little bit of drone traffic. Unable to stay straight on the runway. Alright, there's 11,000, so let's go ahead and lean her out again. That's not the lean button. We'll bring the power. Bring the prop back to 2400.
35-4, Julia Fox, g'day. G'day.
Some Tango Sierra, contact Josh, approach 126.1.
26.1, 7 Tango Sierra.
1 Sierra Delta, climb maintain
26.1.
Climb maintain 11001 Delta.
Approach number 2 Romeo Fox is 11-5.
2 Romeo Foxtrot SoCal approach Ontario altimeter 3024.
Okay, there's
the Big Bear City, correct?
364 affirmative, Big Bear City, 2 Romeo Fox.
And there's our leaning. Okay. Cool. Joshua approach Marchetti 717 Tango Sierra 11,000.
717 Tango Sierra, Josh approach Palmdale altimeter 3031.
31. Jump that up a touch. There we go. And here we go. Now we get to sit and cruise. Stare at the airplane for a bit. Look at the clouds, look at the scenery.
November 8282 Kilo has the airport in sight.
I'm okay with it.
8282 Kilo traffic.
7-knot tailwind. What do I have?
1 o'clock, 2 miles southbound, TK's 5,000.
146. We're doing 135 over the ground, so we'll probably be true at like 160 right now.
Delta 8082, your clearance is still valid.
Yeah, so we've got about a 25 knot headwind right now. So I think once we make the right turn here at Palmdale, it's going to help us out considerably. We're flying.
Approach 8727 regards to the weather at Santa Maria. We'd like the localizer DME back course Alpha
track
from
041, flying a track of 41, heading at 36. So we've got a 5-knot, little 5-knot crab. So it's pretty much all headwind for us right now, which sounds about right because when we checked the winds earlier, they were running like 25 to 30 degrees.
Go for localizer DME back course Alpha, and we'll cross San Marcos, enter above 6,000, 27 November.
I have a Baron somewhere in the network that sails off the end because the one time my brake pedals didn't work. Nice. That's pretty sweet. There's some pretty good drones out there. Like, there are definitely some good drones and some good drone mistakes out there. All over the network. Like, there's my favorite is Kevin Meyer's helicopters in downtown Los Angeles. So if you ever want to laugh, go chase the helicopters around the helipads in downtown Los Angeles. There's a Kevin Myers one out there that just, you could tell that he had no idea how to fly a damn helicopter. And he lands it, and then he goes like sailing off the end. I'm not using Active Sky. I'm using FS Global Real Weather and SkyMax right now. I've decided not to grab Active Sky until they kind of get a little closer to their end goal of whatever it is that they're building. FS Global's done pretty well for me, so I've decided to keep that.
I think you missed your altitude. It was 900,000 what it should have been there. I was going to step you up to 11 here. See here, stand by.
Oh boy.
Sorry about that. I thought I heard 11,000.
No, that's no problem. 1 Tango X-ray. Climb, maintain 12,000 for traffic.
12,000, 1 Tango X-ray.
Yeah, he's gonna be a little quicker than the rest of us. I think that's AJ back there. Our drones just previously recorded flights. They are, yeah. Yeah, so Keith did a lot of the drones in SoCal, but then other guys have contributed to recordings and whatnot throughout the Western U.S. But every drone that you see on the network was actually flown by somebody, and they basically set all the routes and whatnot. They fly the same route every time. So like there's a group of fighter jets that leave out of Palmdale down here. Yeah, it's a group of fighter jets that leave down here out of Palmdale. And if you want to, you can go chase them. They follow a couple of military routes. See if we can see them down here. So there's Palmdale. I think they take off that runway right there.
Oh, you cut out taken.
But you'll see them sit there for 5 minutes or so while they're getting ready, and then a group of 6 of them will just fly out in formation. And so Keith actually did the same flight like 6 times. He flew the first one, and then he put the drone on the network, and he flew alongside it.
82 limit ground, runway 27 taxi via Bravo.
I think F4s are what they are.
Julia Fox, 5 minutes up the flight deck.
Probably ain't gonna see him though.
5 miles, 4 miles.
But they stay completely in. They stay out of class, class A, class B, class C airspace. You can just follow them along. No big deal. They run the if you see the military routes on Sky Vector, that's what they're running along.
Right, 1 Sierra Delta, Josh approach Palmdale altimeter.
Putting a slowing John, just wanted to catch up. Sweet.
30
Put the headphones to Marchetti to make the sound lower. Yeah. I generally don't like those effects. Because it's still loud when you go outside. I have all the controls and whatnot to adjust the sounds as I like. So I mean, it's neat that they put those effects in there, because I think Aerobatic does the same thing, and a few other guys do the same thing. But I've just never seen a need for it personally. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I need a screenshot. I think that'll do. That will do nicely. Is this your favorite piston plane on X-Plane? I don't know, man. Like this is the first time I've ever flown this thing. So today was the first time I've ever taken it up. That's why I did some VFR stuff to kind of get used to it. But I'm really digging it so far. My favorite piston plane is probably still going to be the DA-62. I just really have a love affair with that thing, but this is definitely solid. Very, very, very good plane. It's a little pricey though. I think it was like $45, but you're paying a premium because it's got rep built into it, so that saves you $20 having to add rep onto it. I know. I think Aerosim did a similar thing with rep on the Cub. Which I actually never got a copy of the Cub. I should probably grab that at some point because I think they finally fixed the tail wheel physics in 11.3. Sue friend, how you doing, buddy? Happy Saturday. Sally UT, welcome aboard. Or Sal Ute 7, welcome aboard. Watching from my home because my PC's broke down. That sucks, dude. Lost Kiwi, good to see you, man. How you doing? This is a cool plane just by virtue of the fact that it's a little weird. Yeah, man. It's like a modern Navian, but I'm with you, man. It's pretty sweet just because of the fact that it's very different and very fast. But I think the useful load is kind of shot. Like I wouldn't be able to put full tanks myself and one other person in here. Did you get Active Sky XP? I did not. I'm still running FS Global Real Weather, and now I'm playing around with SkyMax. I've actually been pretty happy with how SkyMax has done. Am I running 11.3? I am. Yeah, I upgraded to 11.3 this past week. So this is the first stream I've done on it. We should call this plane the Tea Kettle. Flying the Tea Kettle, name of the stream. Flying Tea Kettle. I like it. I picked the DA-62. Yeah, dude, the DA-62 is my favorite GA plane that's come out. Like, my favorite non-TBM GA plane, I should say. The TBM is, TBM is like the best GA plane that's probably come out of X-Plane, but for me, the Diamond is a really great plane to fly.
Contact Josh, approach 126.1.
126.1 for 1 Tango X-ray, and my sim's having a hard time seeing the traffic in front of us. I have 1 decaf.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Julian Fox back.
Roger.
Thank you.
Roger.
02 Whiskey, contact departure.
Max is just direct Big Bear. We should be making VFR in there, right?
Approach, good afternoon. TBM 901 Tango X-ray, level 12000.
901 Tango X-ray, Joshua.
35010 gust 20. It'll be sporty. Clear skies. So yeah, we'll get close to Big Bear and then we'll drop and grab a VFR.
1 Tango X-ray, say indicated.
Yep. Okay.
1 Tango X-ray, zero speed.
We are indicating 155 knots.
1 Tango X-ray.
His thing tomorrow on VATSIM. I think Max's thing tomorrow is on PilotEdge.
Yeah, I can do 200 for 1 Tango X-ray.
Did you get X-Plane on Steam? I did not. I got X-Plane on. Actually, Laminar sent me X-Plane a review copy a couple years ago when the beta first came out. But I know it's directly through Laminar. Honestly, there's no advantage one way or the other. The only advantage to buying direct from Laminar is 1, they get the money, and 2, you get access to all the betas right away. Otherwise, you got to wait for them to publish on. Usually, they don't publish to the later betas or the release candidates over to Steam.
Via Alpha Delta cross running 17 at Delta.
You got to speed up, yeah. He's giving you a big shortcut. Try to put you ahead of me.
Good afternoon, November 123 Charlie Yankee level at 8,500.
123 Charlie Yankee, Josh approach. Victorville altimeter 3030, advising of the airport site, 12 o'clock, 13 miles.
3043 Charlie Yankee, and we'll report when the airport site.
Reserve to Whiskey, clear to right Quang.
Oh, he's going to Victorville, okay. Little cloudy out here. This is what happens when the wind switches directions. The desert gets some clouds.
No, I got that. It's on the remarks. Thank you. Delta 882 contact.
Ad Manafi, good to see it. Sneaky Saturday stream indeed. It's only because I didn't stream last night. I ended up doing some other stuff last night and didn't get a chance to stream. Actually, I can show you what I did. One of the things I did, I've been wanting to set up some monitoring stuff on my local network. So there's this program called Cacti that's used for network monitoring. But I set up some network monitoring on my on my whole network, so I can see now what all my traffic is. So we've moved 37 gigabytes or so in the last 37 gigabytes in and 10 out in the last day. More importantly, I got my HVAC stuff running last night, where I can see when my heater is running exactly. So if you look at the last like 2 hours, I could see that we're not really getting a lot of runtime right now out of the furnace. This was my big project yesterday evening. Huge nerd. Deal with it. But yeah, it's good stuff. I'm always curious. It's like statistics wise how things are doing. So I love having this kind of stuff set up just for that reason. All that's running on a Raspberry Pi. You can probably go to 11.3 now. Like 11.3 is almost, I think actually 11.3 is very close, if not at release candidate stage. They've basically said that it's feature complete. They're not adding any other new stuff to it. So, and it's from what I understand, it's pretty stable where it's at right now. I totally understand though if you don't want to make the change. So we're doing 157 over the ground now, a little bit better. Got a little bit of a tailwind, but not too much. It's up in Lawrence, Andover, helping to put a temporary heat in for those affected by gas explosions. Got to the Lawrence Tower. Nice, dude. Yeah, dude, they got screwed up there. How long were you doing work in the area? Thankfully, I'm not flying out of that space anymore, but I was up there a few weeks back, about a month or so. It sucks what they had to go through. It really does. We were a little scared down here that we might have to deal with it as well, but thankfully it did not impact us. Toasted Nut, thank you for your support, man. Thanks for 4 months. The shutdown canceled my PPL's check ride. Oh, that sucks, dude. Hope everything's well with the family. Well, Toasted Donut, thank you very much, man. I'm sorry that your ride got shut down or canceled. That's interesting because it's my understanding that DPEs can still issue the tests, but I guess if it's a DPE versus like an FAA examiner. The FAA examiner is not going to be able to do it, but the DPEs are still supposed to be able to do rides. About a month and a half. Didn't get a lot of folks were freezing. Yeah, I mean I have electric heat, so it's less of an issue. But like the bigger problem is that when that gas main or when the gas did its thing, there were like 80 houses that immediately went up in flames up in that area. I heard that there were like 4 foot, 5 foot flames that were shooting out of pilot lights. There was so much pressure, and that's what caught a bunch of them on fire were pilot lights. It was insane.
He's not overwriting it, so that you filed 25, and all your instructions about your filed altitude should be on the SID.
Got to upgrade my computer. Currently running a 970. Yeah, 970 is a bit outdated at this point. Gonna have to get some better stuff. Yeah, hey Max, what time is your thing tomorrow, man?
24/7
Yeah, a few houses that blew up. It was pretty bonkers, man. I remember hearing about it, and I know a guy who works for one of the gas companies in the area. I reached out to him. I'm like, we don't have anything to worry about here, do we? Thankfully, I was not impacted by it, but Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
202 Whiskey Point, make approach, Oxnard, altimeter 3026.
It's impossible right now to find a plumber or an HVAC guy because all of them are up there working. Tons of guys are up there, like they're getting paid huge amounts of money to go do work. What is that? El Mirage, private airport. 99 Charlie Lima. Interesting. Not much down there. Yes, if you question, like, if you want to know what we're talking about, there, several months back, I think it was in like September, maybe even August, there was a gas overpressurization up in the north side, just north of Boston, and like 3 or 4 cities, they basically they significantly overpressurized the gas mains, and a bunch of houses burned down as a result, just from equipment not being able to handle that kind of pressure and whatnot. And they're having to go through and inspect and replace pretty much the entire gas infrastructure in that city. Like, it's really, really, really bad. 4 p.m. Okay. So Max is doing a thing at 4 p.m. Eastern time on PilotEdge. He's doing a flight down in, I think, St. Bart's. Completely, it's on the network, but it's out of the coverage area. And he's doing a little landing competition and some other stuff down there. So if you guys are looking for, if you guys are on PilotEdge and looking for something fun to do, head on down. I might try to make it down there as well. St. Martin to St. Bart's, little group flight. Gotcha. Yeah, you're welcome, dude.
November 27 November, as an IFR aircraft, the missed approach procedure cannot be denied. But the low approach is for a VFR aircraft. So if the tower clears you low approach, technically, when you do the low approach on the go, you'd be VFR, you'd be canceling. So clear to land and just report miss.
Okay. Good to know. Actually, a bit of a hazy cloud layer hanging over Big Bear. That's kind of surprising. See things clear up as we get down here.
17 Tango Sierra traffic, 5 o'clock, 2.5 miles, same direction, TBM at 12000.
Keep an eye out for him, 7 Tango Sierra. 5 o'clock.
11 o'clock, 2.5 miles, same direction, Marchetti at 11,000.
Marchetti. My plane's a Marchetti. TBM's out there somewhere, hunting us. It's AJ back there. What graphics card do you run in these days? I run a GTX 1070. I've been on the 1070 for like 2.5 years now. Very, very happy. Probably the best graphics card I've ever owned. I don't see myself changing anytime soon. Unless you go to like 1440 or 4K or really want to get into hardcore VR, the 1070 is literally all you need. Client side 2, take it easy, man. Good luck. We'll see you Friday. Yeah, 4 o'clock tomorrow. 4 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow for Max's event. St. Martin to St. Bart's. And he'll be judging your landings at St. Bart's mercilessly.
Roger. 3 Charlie Yankee traffic, 1 to 2 o'clock, 3 miles westbound on 3K 3400, type on.
3 Charlie Yankee, Roger, and we got the airport inside.
3 Charlie Yankee, contact Victorville Tower, 118.3.
Why does it whistle?
19354, 3 Charlie Yankee, thank you.
That's so weird. Max says he's a tough judge.
Fox, cancel advisories, please.
Drew Simidowick, how you doing, man? Happy Saturday. Good to see you, buddy.
Have a great New Year, buddy. We'll talk to you next time.
I want to get an RTS. Ray tracing sounds amazing. When more games start supporting ray tracing, then yeah, I think it'd be worth getting. But that's gonna be a little bit. Victorville. Playing Graveyard down there.
1302 Bravo. You didn't follow the flight plan. Could you do that?
It's very green. Is there a river there? It's very green. Huh. There's a lot of population out here.
123 Charlie Yankee, Victorville Tower.
Hesperia.
Say request.
Alright, so Big Bear's to the side of those mountains.
Oh,
inside those mountains, I should say.
No worries. Left base, runway 21, clear land.
Max says this will be the worst out of everybody.
Left base for you.
You look like a 172. Yeah, that's the default for like single engine pistons. I see everybody as a TBM. Like I see the Marchetti as a TBM, which is funny. Or whatever Max has filed, I should say. His ICAO code is a TBM. Bluesmaster 2000, how you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. Happy Saturday to you as well. So yeah. Anyway, so we got New Year's coming up. Hope you guys got something going on. We head over to my wife's aunt and uncle's house, hang out down in the basement, play some pool and whatnot. Should be a good time. Gonna smoke some cigars if the weather's nice enough. Have a couple of cocktails. I'm gonna really struggle to stay awake though. Having the baby wake us up at pretty much like 6:30, 7 o'clock, which I know that's not that early, but that's pretty early for me. Means that I'm trying to fall asleep by like 10:30 every night. I made it to 11:30 last night, and I was absolutely dragging by the time I finally went to bed. It was one of those where it's like I was so lazy and so tired, it was easier to just sit here and veg out in front of the computer than to drag my happy ass over to the next room and go to bed. So we'll do that. I think usually New Year's Day we have dinner with my mother-in-law. All that. So should be fun. Should be good. And then we'll try to work on scheduling the check ride. Try to get that done in the next week or two. Assuming that he's not also held up because of the government shutdown, but we should still be able to take it. And yeah, go from there. Thoughts the GTX 1060? It's a totally capable card. It's not gonna set the world on fire, but it's it's probably the most capable of the cheaper cards right now. You know, the 10. I think the 1070 is kind of the now you got like the 2070 is the good price point in my opinion, but yeah, 1060 will certainly run everything. Have you heard any news in the CRJ version 2? I have not. I don't. I'm usually a bad source of information for planes that aren't out yet. One of two things happens: either I don't know anything about them, or I know things about them and can't talk about them. Either way, I really there's generally not much that I have to say on planes that are in progress.
27 November, I expect further clearance at 2148, time now 2128 1/4.
So is he going to try to vector us in for via VFR, or is he going to try to put us on an approach? I wonder. It's obviously clearing a million over there. I could just cancel and go.
Joshua for 901 Tango X-ray. I know earlier you said 200 knots until Apple. Do you still want us to maintain 220 knots?
Open mic.
Maintain 160 knots or greater.
Crash my TBM at Big Bear. What? How'd you do that?
Torrance Tower, runway 29, right cliff, take off.
Hey, somebody on here that just talked has an open mic, I think. Yeah. Sounds like they're in like a restaurant or a diner or something.
Charlie Victor, contact departure.
I'm gonna say it's 3 Charlie Victor.
27 November.
There he goes. Oh, it was Joe's mic that was open.
Charlie Victor, 38,000.
Aha.
1302 Bravo, Palomar clearance, clear to Santa Barbara Airport.
Oh, it is? Yeah, it was Joe's mic, wasn't it?
02 Bravo, it looked like you refollowed your flight plan right as I was sitting here reading off of it. Once you talk to
I don't have rudder pedals. When I have to land at a crosswind, I need to transition from my throttle to my side stick for the rudder. I use the yoke for flying, and it was very stiff crosswind. Ah, yes. Yeah, it's a hell of a crosswind right now in Big Bear. It's going to be a little challenging, that's for sure.
Maintain 3,000, expect 6,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequencies 119.6, squawk 5637.
Yeah. Rudder pedals make it easier to fly in a crosswind. They're pretty much a requirement, I think, if you've got a yoke. Like, I've seen some yokes try to do, like, the flappy paddle, rudder pedals and whatnot. They don't work quite as well.
Roger, Bravo, back. Search 253 Charlie Victor, Las Vegas, departure, ready to contact. Roger, 02 Whiskey, contact Santa Barbara approach, 120.55. 055, 02 Whiskey Day. Los Angeles 875, clear to Las Vegas Airport, bound 3 departure, Dagger transition as followed, maintain.
Alright, I think we're just going to cancel in a second. We've done enough IFR flying in this thing. We see how it works. Because it's literally right there. Wait for him to do reback correct and I'll cancel. It's 20 miles out. We can go directly there pretty quick.
4,000 information Romeo.
Yeah, direct there in 7 minutes.
1 Tango X-ray contact Los Angeles Center 126.35.
2635, take care.
7 Tango Sierra contact Los Angeles Center 126.35.
2635, 7 Tango Sierra. Or not.
32 Zulu contact departure.
2635.
Pop Tango contact Los Angeles Center 126.8. Correction. 128.6.
LA Center, good afternoon. TBM 901, Tango X-ray 12,000.
Is he going to respond? The silence is killing me. Oh, we got controller change. Geneva's back. What flight controls am I using? I use the SciTech X55 and SciTech ProFlight rudder pedals. Or sorry, SciTech Combat rudder pedals. Very, very fancy controls.
002 Whiskey, roger, the airport is 12 o'clock and 5 miles reported site. 002 Whiskey, thank you, clear this approach, runway 15.
Request direct seaward.
Okay. LA Center, Marchetti 717 Tango Sierra 11,000. Marchetti, not Marchetti, Marchetti. Gauges look awesome, don't they, dude? Avery Alexander, how you doing, buddy? Got cracks and scratches and everything else through them. They did a really good job with this thing.
November 232 Zulu, SoCal Departure, radar contact,
literally right there.
4,000. That is 88 Papa Tango, Los Angeles Center, climb and maintain flight level 210.
Maintain 210, 88 Papa Tango, can we have direct seaward?
Ev Nulp 87, how you doing? How do the controller change and keep everything neat? They do handoffs on each individual aircraft. So they'll say, here's your aircraft, here's your aircraft. And then when they're done, they say, any questions? And you're good to go. If you watch, tune into Marcus MMC on Twitch. Marcus MMC. He's a PilotEdge controller that streams every day. You can go to his and kind of see what the other side looks like. LA Center, Marchetti 717, Tango Sierra, 11,000. Uh-huh.
Sir, 8727 November, no worries, thank you.
This is X-Plane 11.
LA Center, TBM 9001, Tango X-ray 12,000.
Sir, 901 Tango X-ray, Los Angeles Center. Amendment to the routing after Victor 386. Change soggy to read OK Co direct.
Alright, can you spell out the
they're very
for me?
selective on the controllers that do stream. But they do still let Marcus stream. I don't really know what the comings and goings behind the scenes are for those guys, but Yeah, I mean, Marcus is the only one I think that streams right now.
TBM 901 Tango X, make it easier. We're going to go ahead and cancel our IFR.
It's Oscar.
Kevin 107, good to see you, buddy.
Charlie, Oscar.
We're trying to get into Big Bear right now.
For 901 Tango X, we'd like to cancel our IFR.
002 Whiskey, contact Santa Barbara Tower 119.7.
Max is out there flying in circles.
00, correction number 32 Zulu, contact SoCal Bridge 128.1.
Why haven't they sent me a Yoko yet? I don't know. I don't really do YouTube stuff, so I'm the wrong person. I think I'm the wrong person to get a Yoko because it's very difficult for me to cover any physical hardware, other than saying, yeah, it's really good. Yeah, it feels nice. Oh yeah, it's fantastic.
Amendment to the routing after Victor 386, change Soggy to read OKCO direct. That's Oscar Kilo Alpha Charlie Oscar.
After Victor 386, Soggy to OKCO direct 7 Tango Sierra. We'd actually just like to cancel our IFR. Because the airport's right there.
Roger. IFR cancellation is received. Squawk VFR frequency change approved.
Cancellation received. Squawk VFR frequency change approved. 7 Tango Sierra. Have a great day.
And LA Center 901 Tango X-ray, did you copy our request to cancel our IFR?
For someone, number 901 Tango X-ray, IFR cancellation is received. Squawk VFR frequency change approved.
All right, frequency change approved.
Seal. All right, go 2345 for now. Big Bear is 2275. Just hop on the CTAF frequency out there. In Big Bear traffic, you got a Marchetti 15 miles to the north, inbound for runway 26, Big Bear. Oh, how do we want to do this? We're going to fly over the field. Actually, I think we'll probably head out towards the lake and then come in that way. I don't really want to go over the field and make the left 45, so I think what we'll do is we'll join in the crosswind. So field elevation, that's what we're looking at here. Field elevation for Big Bear is 6752. Winds are currently 08011 gust 22, so they shifted. Okay. Let's see if we got that, because that's just changed. All right, 2270. Oh, I picked the wrong frequency. Whoops. 22725. Haha. Yes. All right, so let's get these winds in here, see what's going on.
Big Bear traffic, TBM 901 Tango X-ray, 5 miles to the northeast.
Group flight is tomorrow.
Right downwind from
you ever get the hardware radios to work? Not yet. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to tune into AWAS here, 35925. And let's see what 35925. And let's see if it works. Of course not. Why would it? $35,925. Get the right frequency in, right? Yep. Okay. So we're gonna overfly the field. Look for the windsock. Because if it's 080, I'm not landing with a damn tailwind, especially a big gusty one like that.
Big Bear traffic got a white Marchetti 6 miles to the east.
Holy crap, sorry about that, guys.
Right down for 8.
Okay.
Big Bear.
Big Bear traffic, you got a Marchetti about 5 miles now to the northeast. We're going to enter a, overfly the field, I should say, and enter a right downwind for runway 8, Big Bear. find this field. So we got to get down 6,725. So we add 1,000 to that. So 7,700 feet roughly is our pattern altitude. So we want to get down to about 8,200 feet. Fly over this sucker. That is the wrong lake. Okay. I'm good at flying airplanes.
Hello, hello.
What's up? Big Bear traffic. The Marchetti's coming in on the right crosswind for runway 8. Big Bear.
Big Bear traffic, you got a white Marchetti's right downwind runway 8. Big Bear.
For traffic on
7,700 feet.
TBM will extend our downwind for runway 8.
Bumpy up here. Big Bear traffic, Marchetti, right downwind runway 8, Big Bear. Some other traffic out there. Let's see. We're looking for what? 7,700, I said? Thereabouts. Man, I can feel the wind pushing at me. The wind socket, what's it doing?
Are we doing anything else, or is this it?
Last one for me.
Me too.
Alright.
7,700.
Big Bear traffic, got a white Marchetti's turning right base, runway 8, Big Bear.
Okay, so he's up there somewhere. There he is, I got him. You guys can't see him, but I can. He's pretty much, whoops, he's pretty much at 12 o'clock. Right there. Boy, you completely feel that lack of power here because of the altitude.
Big Bear, you got a white Marchetti's turning final, runway 8, Big Bear.
Big Bear traffic, Marchetti turning right base from a 8, Big Bear. Let's get below 950, we can go flaps 20. Or 125, we go flaps 20. Just gonna roll straight into the final here. Pull the power back a little bit.
TBM 901 Tango X-ray turning right base on extended downwind for runway 8, Big Bear.
Big Bear traffic, Marchetti, final number 2, Big Bear.
And base to final for runway 8, Big Bear, TBM.
Okay, gear down 3 green, flaps down indicated, lights. Whoa, there's the wind shift. Lights are set. I'm going to boost pump on. Traffic just touched down. Showing 2 white, 2 red. So Max would say the pappies are happy. Now, if only there was a damn windsock somewhere.
Big Bear, H1 honor on downwind for runway 8.
Hey, you made it.
Big Bear, you got a white Marchetti's clear runway 8. Good luck, fellas. Big Bear.
Big Bear traffic, TBM, short final for runway 8, Big Bear, number 2.
All right, not the best, but we'll take it. Good old X-plane physics. Just jump off of Echo here. Big Bear traffic, Marchetti, clear runway 8, Big Bear. All right. That's good.
Big Bear, returning base for runway 8, gonna be the last one.
Yes, you are. I was gonna say I'm impressed the twatter made it, but I see he also went VFR to. Well, no, did he? No, he was with us. Never mind. Yeah. All right, kept up all right. There he is, right there.
91 Tango X is going around.
Ah!
Oh man.
Too much to handle.
Yeah, no kidding.
That was pretty gnarly crosswind though, coming in there.
Big Bear, Twin Otter on final for runway 8. Big Bear.
Oh, there's a windsock. How long is the Twin Otter on final? Let me watch this stone erode in my hand and be able to tell tell time pass as he comes in and makes his final. Good there, avionics off. That's good. Alternator. Oop, didn't mean to do it that way, but whatever. All right. Where's our buddy Twatter? There he is. Watch him land and probably call it quits. I hear the baby crying downstairs, so I probably got to get downstairs soon. Better than I did. It's cool. Yeah, I'm going to do the replay on that. Dude, that's crazy coming in there, man. Holy crap. He's going to drop short. Pull up. Pull up. Oh, his runway must be in a different spot. I hope it is, at least. It's probably in the closer to the proper spot. You can see that we're kind of... Oh. Those big high wings. Give it some rudder, buddy. Now he's going backwards. Oops. Doesn't matter. That sucks. It's fine. All right, let's watch AJ do this again. Jerry K, good to see you. King of the North, welcome aboard. Happy Saturday to y'all. Yeah, my Big Bear's not aligned properly. There, he's got it. Come on. Gotta droop that. You gotta droop that aileron, man. And you pull the reverses out, and it's gonna want to. Yep, you just want to shoot to the left. Also in the grass, I think. All right, we'll pull ourselves on PilotEdge here. I gotta get going and get downstairs because it sounds like things are not going well. All right, replay mode. Caught the float right there. It just didn't want to come down, man. And I added too much aileron. The whole thing started banking. I was like, oh no, oh no. Holy crap. X-plane physics taking effect. Off you go. I'll take it, though. I didn't crash. We did okay. Oh no, there's no pilot. Who's flying this airplane? We'll call that stable enough. Just didn't want it, like, he didn't want to lose his lift. He did not want to fall to the ground. Good enough for the government work, that's right. I'll take it, I'll take it. That's what 160 hours will do for you. Oh. All right, folks. That was a good way to spend a Saturday afternoon. I really appreciate y'all coming out. We'll see you guys on Friday. Happy New Year. See you in 2019. Who's live right now? Anybody? Let's see here. We're gonna go watch Durka. Go say hi to Durka for me, guys. We'll give him a raid. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. Have a great New Year. Thank you guys all very much. Toodles, cheers, you know, all that.